Welcome back to Aetherflux.
Yay!
That's
the theme song. It's just one rising.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's very
Actually, if you
original
did that,
Star Trek.
If you did that with some robot voicing, like vocoder it a little bit as it went on, give it some.
Yeah. Like a little wobble at the top.
Oh,
like
okay. So can we do that, but for real though?
Yeah, we could. We could totally
That
make
would
like
be
a little
really
starting
dope.
thing.
Play it at the beginning.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Do we still have that video you took of you like running down the woods with those inflatable planets?
Yes.
Because now
Like
we
the
have a
Star
TV
Trek.
commercial. There's the TV spot.
That's right.
All right. So you guys just got home from home to Everlight.
Okay.
It's kind of home base
It's
as
kind of
much
home.
as it
But thank you for.
travelers from the stars. Actually, it's Shadow's local to Everlight though,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I have a home.
You actually are like kind of home when you're in Everlight.
You guys brought back
Oh, did I
A
write down his name?
character.
Yes. I did not. He was a half elf.
I have it somewhere
Elwyn
here. Yeah,
Herreras.
okay. And you
I wrote down that he was frozen in stone and stuff, but I didn't write down his name.
took him away
Wah,
from.
wah.
Oh, I don't have it on this page. That's why I'm not finding it.
Are bringing
We
the
took him
statue
from
to the muffin
Bulgup the Pirate King.
That's right.
I wrote that down.
Bulgup.
I took
Yes.
some notes.
He was
We used one of the
stoned.
stone to flesh
Yes,
potions
he
on
was
the ship.
stoned.
He was completely stoned.
We used one on him, didn't we?
Yep. But
We
we
did
did
petrified.
have one.
We unstoned him.
And yeah, you unstoned him, and you got some help from a organization agent, whose name I've forgotten. Very
Who
good.
is a Nolo 2.0?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
wizard Nolo,
Yes, played by Josh.
which was
Oh,
awesome.
snooty gnome. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
He was a wizard, so he was kind of into his organization,
oh,
so he was kind of
yeah,
like better
someone-
than us.
Yeah.
As soon as
James
I
Bond
opened my
style,
mouth, he
like,
was just like, "If you could please never
no.
talk again."
It was really good.
I made a note here. You have 50 gold coming to you from someplace.
Yes.
Nice.
You
We
can-
I
got
wanted
back
to make
the
sure the
bag and
disbursement
stuff.
of funds is more accurate from now on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, you don't want what happened to Ned to happen to you guys.
Right.
Well, we already know that's happening to Baxi.
No, actually, if anything, I'm gonna hold on to like cool stuff. I don't care too much
So
about
say you
money.
picked up a couple trinkets, but I think otherwise your pay has been
It's equal.
We've all
for
been
sure,
equal splits.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
So, when you guys get back, they go off with the new acquired artificer. Let's not say prisoner. That would be a little
Newly acquired person.
I believe they would often refer to them as assets.
an asset. Thank
Because
you.
it's
Yes.
such a general term.
Yes, their new artificer asset. And before you guys get going off too far, Nivek declares that he's going to head off to his temple, specifically with the purpose of talking to or trying to get in contact with his god Daenerys and understand what this whole mess with Lyra is.
Okay.
Because that's important to him. He's questioning. You've heard him questioning why isn't his god doing anything to help with this particular situation when you guys get caught into a big thing. So he's taken off. So it's just the three of you.
Yeah, because you're doing research.
Oh, because you were off
You were-
doing stuff.
You know that he was doing some research
Is there a light
with
on
Bob.
that's behind you? Clamp light.
I'll give it some
I would walk around and do it,
background.
but I'm strapped
There
in.
we go.
There we go.
Yeah, you're gonna try and find out some stuff about the Modrons, right?
Actually,
So
we
you guys are
were
back.
gone. So just to give people, there was a 6-week trip.
That
So
was.
we left him on planet for 3 months.
That's like a month and a half, right? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh,
6 weeks.
6 weeks
6
each way
weeks.
though.
No, we're gonna say it was 6
Oh,
weeks
6 weeks
altogether.
total.
Ah, okay. All right, I thought it was each way.
6 weeks is still a month and a half.
That's still a month and a half.
I feel like
yeah.
there's got to be some epic carousing lost episode there.
There
The
might be.
Hangover, but just starring Darvin.
So you're here.
Stealer.
Uh,
Oh my god.
You're here. You're at the spire.
Okay.
What would you three like to do?
We have the unpetrified guy.
No, he's been
or we
taken away.
delivered him. Okay.
No, that's taken
So we
care
didn't just land. We've arrived,
Yes.
taken care of that. Okay.
You landed. That got taken care of, and Nivek has gone off, and now you three are here at the spire.
I'm gonna pull out my Goodberry spellstone
Mm-hmm.
and hey, Darvin.
So what you hear on the other side, the call goes through, and you hear mostly silence, but this high-pitched.
Do you guys hear this?
Did you break it?
I don't know. I'm gonna try calling here just to test it.
It hangs up.
Oh, it hangs up?
Yeah.
After, okay. All right. Then I'm gonna try and call Ricky.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
It works.
Hello?
Huh, okay.
You're down 2 charges.
I am down 2 charges. Science.
Does the person receiving the call lose a charge too, or is it just the person sending?
I think it's
Just the person sending. Yeah.
Good to know.
So you'd be. I mean, what if you were. You had like an important job where you needed to like take a lot of calls. Can you imagine if that wore down?
You'd have to have like a dozen different
Yeah.
phones.
Just a satchel full of spell stones. Which one's ringing? Which one's ringing?
Zorlin wants to try and call Murray.
Okay. Yeah. That goes
Oh
through.
yeah, Murray's on planet
Yeah.
2.
Hey.
Hey, Murray, what's going on?
Oh, I'm just doing some maintenance on the ship. It was a long haul.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Hey, has Darvin checked in with you at all?
No.
Oh.
You guys basically just left. So. Oh.
Just left.
We've
No,
been
you
gone
just-
for.
Oh no, you just left on the.
The sh-
I'm on the Audacities.
Well, yeah, never mind. Well, anyway, have a nice day, Murray.
All right.
That was beautiful.
Choice. I mean, do we want to? Do we want to do anything for that or no?
We still need a little like inspiration die for this.
Oh
year.
yeah, please if you
I-
want to
that
do
was
that.
I bring
so-
my extra big one because
Oh,
it's
perfect.
perfect.
it's a little bit
Yay.
easier to spot.
Yeah.
Even though it does roll just fine, I usually don't roll it.
It feels like it would like dent something. It looks so
Well,
heavy.
it's just made of this,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it probably would
heavy
dent
is it?
things.
So what do you guys want to
It
do?
wouldn't. It would be fine.
What do you guys want to do?
Let's see. So we don't know where Darvin's gone.
We
He's
do know he was at
was
their
working with the
base.
Muffin Man.
So you do know that, you do remember that you were given a temporary guest password to the organization, which was
the banana muffin.
that's right.
Banana Muffin.
And if they
Right.
tell you that it's out of stock,
Good, you
You need
check
to.
again.
Check
you need
again.
to ask if they'll
Yeah.
check again.
So is that
Yes.
where you guys want to go?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, I
go
think
check.
so.
Let's go see the Muffin Man.
You get
The Muffin.
on
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
You get on a sub train. You head to the bakery,
Mm.
and you walk in, and the clerk is there.
We would
He's
like to order some of those banana muffins. Banana bread muffin. Banana muffin.
You guys are new at this, huh? Look, just fine. And he just starts walking towards the back.
I didn't mean to do it that awkwardly. That was me. That was all me, not Shadow.
I was gonna say if Zorlin had done that, I'd try to play it off.
So he takes you into the back.
But you want the record to reflect that Shadow was actually eloquent,
little bit.
right?
No, that's how it happened.
That's-
Dang, nope, it was awkward.
That's how
It
it
is
happened.
awkward.
But it was unintentional. It was just my brain turning off.
He opens
fine.
up the closet. Kind of.
In we go.
You go in. You go whoosh way down.
Okay.
The doors open up, and you know the way to Bob's office. You head in, and he's in there. He's like, "Oh, back so soon."
Mission accomplished.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I had word. I just didn't think you'd be coming back here. I thought you'd be going to.
Well, we've come to see how our crew members do.
We seem to have misplaced our druid.
Oh, he went to the library.
Oh.
The central library.
Oh, I was going to ask which one.
We'll
Yeah.
have to head back to the spire.
How long ago did he leave for the library?
Oh, I mean, he left when you guys left.
Oh.
I haven't heard of him from him since.
Oh, I thought you were going to research together.
He hasn't gotten back to me. I assume he's deep in the books.
I tried using my spellstone to contact him, and I just heard some weird whirring and clicking, and then it hung up. And it wasn't broken, because then I tried calling Ricky, and it was fine. Have you ever had that happen before?
No, seems
Odd.
completely odd. I didn't think they could be picked up unless somebody answered the phone. All right. Yeah, but the last if you want to start looking for him, library is probably a good starting point.
One more question. Those tracking thingies that we used to find our way to the Pirate King's den there. What's the range on those?
What tracking things?
The tracking device we used to follow the ship to the Devil's Den.
Yeah, I think that we should forget that those exist.
It's one of those things. It's super secret stuff.
For the record, it's been left on that ship that we were following.
I see.
Oh, yeah, we didn't retrieve
I-
that.
So if
I'm
it's
sure it's
still
not
there-
something that you three need to worry about.
No, but it'd be easy for you to find it afterwards, maybe.
We've already taken care of it. The thing that doesn't exist.
Space is weird.
Pop takes a long sip of his drink. He's got more of that, whatever it is that he's drinking.
Anyway,
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I guess not really. Not as far as I can think of.
let us know if there's anything you need help with, and
And if you come across anything that has to do with, that stuff. From space. Deep space. The deepest.
All right.
Shadow's trying to be like
you have a good
cryptic the way Bob is being.
If space even exists, am I right?
He just kind of frowns at you like,
Am I doing it wrong?
one. You have a good one, Bob.
all right.
I wish I was there, guys. This
No.
is choice.
Okay, so say you head back up the elevator to the library.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
head to
to
the
the
library.
Before
Hop on the train
exiting
or whatever.
the bakery, I want to look around and see if they have any. Is it like just baked goods?
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Anything like granola bars wouldn't be there.
Oh, like are you thinking like ration sort of stuff for the ship, or you just need a snack?
So, back on Ricky's home planet, Mama Ricky used to make these little granola seed trail things and shaped roughly like bell shaped.
Yeah, nothing like that here, unfortunately. Yeah.
Damn.
How about like a peanut butter and sunflower seed muffin? Anything like that?
No.
Darn.
No, it's all pretty generic stuff. There's nothing really spectacular.
We'll pick up some
All right.
ingredients. And
Zorlin's like looking around for elvish croissants, and he's like disappointed if he doesn't see him. What kind of crap bakery is this?
So where is the central?
Elvis
Like where are we
croissant.
now? Where's the
It's just-
central?
Don't you
Okay,
think like they'd have the
I
fanciest
believe
croissants?
you are. Yeah.
Also, I
Okay.
picture
No, that's
some
market.
elves as being fantasy French. So
Long, like super pointed ears, but like an equally long and swirly mustache.
Why does this
Everything they do,
different
like, it's just Lembas style
like
croissants.
really
The one that I have.
elaborately
Oh, no.
styled facial hair,
Just
different
lost.
curls and points.
Okay.
Is it the
And yeah,
Hold on.
and they're all
I
of
will
their
hold
baked
up- hold
goods
the notes.
has
I will
like
make this all accurate.
they do
and
like
good.
braided breads that are super intricate. Yeah, I'm talking about elvish baked goods. What of it?
It's cool. I follow Reddit. Braiding bread is like
Braiding bread is
impressive.
awesome.
It's just amazing to me. And I mean, like
Bread?
some people go through
There
like
it is.
the trouble of making like life like hamsters out of bread.
Oh my gosh, bread art
I
is
have
something
seen
else.
Those
Those
are
are
amazing.
crazy.
Even a little dimple on the
Oh
back
my
for
gosh,
a
my
butt.
computer's
It's
going
amazing.
so slow. Yeah, no, that's right.
Okay,
You're
so
in the
map-wise-
High Throne District.
We are currently there
Yes.
in the High Throne District. We are here, you guys. And where is the library that we're going to?
At Central in the middle.
Central?
Yeah.
In the Merchants Ward?
Yeah, it's that is what it says there, but that's also where the spire is. And a lot
Okay.
of
It's like a huge hub. It's like all the important things are there. All right, sweet. Yeah. We'll hop onto the green line and then switch over to the purple lining.
Yeah. All right.
Ride that subway, make it quick.
All right. And you head over to the Central Library. It's an enormous building. It extends. There are floors going down into Everlight, and there are like different spires and things going up. It's just massive, and it's the source of like all information in Everlight, and the Alliance in general. It's the main library. So as you head in, to a vast open area in the kind of when you walk into a building and there's like a
Festival?
reception center.
Foyer?
It's like a foyer. Yes, there we go.
Foyer antechamber.
There
Antechamber.
is.
That's a nice word right there.
Airlock.
There are a handful of people here, and most of them are either leaving, just coming in and going off to a particular place. But it's for the size of this place, there are very few people here. There's a reception desk, or like a librarian desk. And sitting behind it is a Warforged. And it has an enormous brain. Huge, giant skull extended up out. It's kind of crouched behind the desk here.
Like, is it a organic brain?
No, it's
Okay.
just that it's got this
The
skull
head
that's like way too big for its tiny, spindly body.
Okay.
I'm imagining like the big Sheen head from Jimmy Neutron. Remember that?
I don't think he watched.
Never seen Jimmy Neutron. Sorry.
I'm just picturing like a bobblehead, but in real life. There's like a comically sized dome piece on this
The
dude.
body doesn't really look like it should be able to support that brain. I like it. All right. Has a very Australian sounding man been here today?
Today.
A druid?
Are you talking to the
Of course.
Warforged?
Yeah. Sorry.
Today? No. And he's actually, as you guys approach the desk, you see he's got like several books open and is flipping through them. And he doesn't look up at you when you talk to him, and he responds. And every once in a while he's like turning a page.
Has one been here?
Yes, there's been thousands of those.
I mean, like within the last couple weeks, I guess. Not
You
all
are
time.
going to need to be more specific, or we are going to be here all day.
His name
Puts the head on.
Darwin.
Looks like this.
Yes.
He just glances up for a second, comes back down. Yes. 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
Did he check out any books?
No.
Did you see him leave?
No.
Is he still here?
Do you know what section of the library he was last seen in?
Yes.
Oh, good question.
He came to me looking for something on Modron. He went to Hall H, Floor 6, Biographies. No one goes in there. Too boring, I guess.
Hall H, floor 6.
Let's go, I guess.
Second, but unrelated to that previous question. Do you have any books on mind flayers and/or how to kill them?
Yes.
Where are those?
And he gives you some possible locations where you might find them.
Thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying your books.
No response.
Awkward pause for a moment, and then we're like, okay then.
You have a good
Right.
As you leave, you can tell, like, as you go around the desk to go off up some stairs to try and find this, find floor 6, you realize that he is kind of almost like rusted to the chair. Like he just doesn't.
Oh, wow.
That's his.
He's been there
thing.
for eons.
And
Kind of
yeah,
hundreds
that's
of
his
years.
his thing. That's what he's made for.
That is such a cool visual.
It really is.
And you head up multiple flights of stairs, past different hallways, going down. There are books and tomes and scrolls everywhere, and you rarely pass someone else in the library. It's just a
Remote area.
ridiculous amount of information that is in here. And you finally make it up to a little doorway that says biographies. At biographies like 26.
Right.
All right. Just heading in.
Open up the door.
Yeah, you head in there. It's completely empty of any other living beings. There are, the standard library, shelves of stacks of books.
How tall are the shelves? Like,
Oh, they
Gigundo?
go up to the ceiling, and there are a couple like little ladder things that you can bring around
How
to get
tall
up.
are the ceilings?
Uh,
Like double this height of our ceiling?
yeah,
Or like, okay, so like 2 stories high.
yeah. It's
Two-story
a
high.
ridiculously sized place. There are balconies in certain spots with, it's crazy. It's an Everlight's fanciest, bestest library.
Sounds super legit.
And as you're looking around, trying to figure out what has gone on, you head to the spot where you're searching around. I assume this area, and you do find a table with a single book on it open.
What's the name of the book?
You pull it over to the front, and it says, "A Life of Aether Cartography" by Anexi Zephyrs.
I roll history to try and know that name or
Sure,
something?
sure.
Just in case somehow? Probably not. Not even a little. 8.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Is there anything under the table? I'm going to check under the table to see if there's maybe like something Darwin
Do a
says drop.
perception check.
I'll help you with that.
Ooh, help. Double 18s.
To be.
Perception, investigation. You said investigation?
Yeah, investigation. I didn't say that, but yes, that makes sense.
You just told me to roll, didn't you?
I don't know.
I don't know. 22.
Roll dice.
Roll.
Okay,
Roll a dice check.
Darvin, could you roll a dexterity check for me?
$15.
Okay, you don't find anything.
I'd like to start flipping through the pages of the book, see if there are any like pieces of paper tucked into it or like notes written in the margins or anything.
All right. What you do know that you are on, like, the book is open to page 283.
Okay.
So
So I
before
probably
you
like
start-
clock that first.
And as you're flying around, you don't see anything fancy about it. That
Side note, what kind of monster writes something in the margins of a library book? That's terrible.
I mean,
Just
yes.
saying.
But at the same time, if I was looking for clues, that's what I would look
That's
for.
fair. That's fair.
yeah, don't see anything there.
So you said the page number, but what is that? It's a map of something on that page?
No, there's just it's a book. It's a
Oh,
biography.
it's a book
it's,
about...
it's a life of Aether
Oh.
Cartography by Anexi Zephyrs,
All right.
and it is open to that. It was came in. It was open.
I would like to scan that page then, see if anything.
All right. You
Stands
start
out.
reading it. As you're going through and reading it, it seems to be about a man who has it's about his time traveling towards and exploring and cartographying the edge of the Feywild.
Oh, okay.
And you start to get to a spot as you're kind of glancing over it where it says, and I met it, and then you all pop and disappear. You reappear in what appears to be the Feywild. You are on a small asteroid. There are branches and mosses and all kinds of things sprouting out to other asteroids. Everything seems to be locked in this network. If you've seen like a picture of like the way neurons look in the brain, they are kind of like stretched out and branched to each other like that. And every once in a while, one over time will like dislodge and move and get tangled up somewhere else. And the plant life and things all grow together. It's very
Neat.
thick.
Okay. Do I have like the book in my hand
You
still,
do
or
not.
okay? That's a bummer.
There is on this asteroid a small shack. It looks like there was a fire here. There's a little fire pit. And suddenly, out of the shack, there is a very disheveled man with a big long beard that pops out. His clothes are a little bit worn. And he has with him a pseudo-dragon.
How long is his beard?
What color is the pseudo dragon?
How?
Oh, it's red.
Okay.
How old is the pseudo dragon? Or big?
It looks, older, like a young, like a juvenile.
She grew that much beard in 6 weeks. I don't know if that's natural or like. She shaves twice
Whatever
a day.
you want to do at this point.
I see you guys looking at me, and I'm registering that you're there, and I'm registering my beard, and I'm looking back at you, and I just kind of go, it's been a long 6 weeks, guys.
Darvin?
Darlin kind of like starts feeling his own points and be like, "Don't take me," and he's like counting. Years. It's so much beard. Can I touch it?
Is it a property of the Feywild? Does your hair grow longer? Faster?
Is it softer?
Is there food here? How have you survived?
And I just like and I just look at the pseudo dragon, and I'm just like, what do you think we should tell him, Primey? Where do we even start here? And he just looks at me, and like you can see him moving his head and stuff. Like he's thinking things, but like they're not really projected out to you guys yet. I don't know how that works yet. But
Yeah, I'll double check on that.
okay, but
I hope he can communicate with us too. That'd be really
so
fun.
but like at this
Oh
point,
no, he can't. He talks to you.
at this point,
Sorry.
yeah, like what I'm trying to convey to you guys, like this is definitely like a Tom Hanks like Castaway version of Tom Hanks and
your
Wilson.
watermelon.
So like, pseudo dragon is taking the place of Wilson here. So you
Okay.
guys don't know what's going on, but I'm having conversations with him. So just like, okay.
So for us, it just looks like a really like extended
Monologue
silence. Or
for me, yeah.
no, it's like listening to someone when they're on the phone.
yeah.
You can't hear the other end of the call.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, yeah. So we finally kind of finish our deliberations there, and it's just like, it's like this, right? There's this gnome.
Mm.
There's this gnome and his buddy, and they keep coming up around here, over near this bend, and every single time they get killed by a bunch of fey creatures, and I can't save them, and then I come back here to the hut, and I survive, and I do it the very next day when they show up again, and it's been the same way for 6 weeks.
No, not 6 weeks.
Not 6 weeks?
No, 6 years.
Okay, so yeah, it's been 6 years for me, apparently.
Oh, that makes sense. It's been a very long 6 years.
I've been here doing
That's
this
why
for
Justin was
6
here.
years.
That's why I was doing beard math. I was like, that's years of beard. Years of beer.
Yeah.
I don't.
And while you were here in the Feywild for this ridiculously long time, you got a call from Shadow, and you just set it down and would go and talk to it every day. but you just hear this low rumbling from the
Time
the
was out of
spellstone.
sync.
Dude, that high five.
That's dope.
so
You know what?
cool.
I would
That's
like to nominate the DM for points.
Yeah, you get
for
a
hella
here.
cool.
You get
That was.
inspiration. We're inspired by you. That was
honestly in my head. I thought the pseudo dragon answered the phone or something. Like I just thought it was
like a
something
spider.
completely
Like-
nah. Yeah. So we were sort of thinking the same thing.
something clicky.
That's so much cooler.
The pseudo dragon starts purring into the phone like.
All I hear is humming. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Whatever it is, it sounds happy.
Yeah. You just left it on.
pleased.
You just left it on for days and days and days, and we're just kind of talking to it and being like, I don't know where you guys are.
Are you there?
You know, the whole-
Hello?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, was it a really cringy voicemail? Did I like break down at times? Like, I'm so fried, guys.
You probably used the phone call as your own like personal diary, and all we ever heard was just like sound effects.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I love it.
so on this asteroid, is there like an atmosphere?
Yes. Yeah. There seems to be and Darwin, of course, can tell you all about the nature of this place. He knows that the atmospheres are around all the asteroids and along the interconnections between these asteroids. And you know, it's Earth normal gravity. It gets a little wonk as you get across these little tendrils, but yeah, it seems to be pretty. You know,
Is it dark? Is there sun? Is there moon?
there is a weird glowing colored light. There, the distance that you can see out kind of fades into swirling clouds of ether. So
It's
you're
kind of like a foggy
forest.
Like
Okay.
we're like in like the jungle almost. Like you can only see so far because of all the
You're in the Feywild.
seeds
Okay,
or whatever.
yeah.
Like all the
It's
fuzz in the
it's
air.
muggy. There's a lot of dampness. Lots of things growing. Things grow fast.
So, Darwin, you say this gnome fella, he dies a lot.
Every time he goes around this area, and I gesture to where it happens, there's he and his buddy just get ambushed by
Buddy's a gnome too.
do I know this yet?
You do.
Okay.
His friend that is going with him, and this is, you tell them this because it's super important, is a monodrome.
A monodrome? What's that?
It's the type of modron with the one eye.
Ooh.
Yeah. But this guy that Darwin's seen is gold and silver and kind of like leathery skin, and not.
So
A
not
normal,
onyx
a
and
normal
evil.
one, not a Borg one.
So the long and short of it is, they just keep going over there and dying, and I can't do anything about it. And then
Does the same thing kill him every time, or is it different wacky stuff?
it's just the same horde of stuff every time, and then when they die, I come back here, and it starts all over again.
What does it look like? Are they bitey, stabby? Do they fly?
So you've seen.
Give me them deets,
Oh,
bud.
excuse me. Quicklings, meanlocks, and narites.
Yeah.
That sounds
The
bad. I don't know what all
quicklings
that is.
are tiny little blue people
Okay.
with, you know, big ears going up, and yeah, they're quick and crazy. The meanlocks are large insects. They're small. They're small insects. Okay, no, they're small.
Well, they're still large for insects.
They're big for bugs.
They're big for bugs. Kind of.
I think small covers like cats
Anything
and
up to the-
smaller
yeah.
dogs,
they
right?
walk on two legs. They have these mandibles and big claws.
Ooh. They
Um,
walk on two legs. That somehow makes them so much creepier to me.
Yeah, I
and
don't like it.
Bipedal bugs, what is this world come to?
Not the fact that it's a cat-sized insect.
Well,
the
no,
fact that
it's-
it walks on two
It's the
legs.
fact that it could like wear pants.
Correctly.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's It's
I'm just-
crossing a line.
I'm just imagining a horror story. I was like, what's it doing? And this monster's putting on pants. And
He's
everybody's
putting on
just
his
like,
pants. How many legs at a time? 2 legs at a time. Nobody puts on their pants like that.
I don't know how to feel about that. I hate bugs because they have too many legs, but this one has the correct number of legs. But that makes it weirder.
It does.
And you guys have never heard of these things, but
But he's
learned
describing them.
them to you.
He's seen them every day for 6 years.
Yes.
Right,
He knows
just
them
taking
well.
notes.
The Nirans, imagine a kind of elf mermaid that swims through space.
Whoa. Okay.
That's right. Space mini mermaids.
How
Question: are they the attractive kind or the horrifying kind of mermaid?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he didn't know the answer to that. That's good. Excellent.
Oh, that's perfect.
Zorlin like smiles and then frowns and then smiles and frowns. He's like cycling through thinking about that. Hey, oh, oh wait, no.
Lovely.
Oh, but no. Oh no.
Aren't you supposed to be monastic?
So,
Also, remember what you saw back in the den.
Oh,
I didn't say it, but you didn't seem too pleased with that.
it wasn't great.
then?
Devil's Den?
I can't remember. What'd we do?
Didn't I open the door and
Well-
there were some monsters like making out?
Yeah.
And I just like backed out of the room like it's bad. We don't want
It
it.
was like a
bullywog and a kutoa, and they were like
bullywog and a fish
they were
person.
Oh yeah, it was a frog person and a fish person just
And-
macking on each other.
lip locked
Two
and
species with
not
incredibly
pleasant.
large lips kissing.
The gills just flapping everywhere. It's terrible.
What? I must have not been here. And
No.
not
No, that
seen
was
No,
Buzz.
That was some
that was
really
last time.
weird
That was our one
results of
shot.
investigation. Like
Yes, that was special.
You know, I've never thought to put something like that into a game. That is the next thing I'm putting into a game. Just something weird like
what do you
They-
find? Oh, there's just 2 people making out in that closet.
they wanted to
We're in
look
the
at
middle
all
of
the
a
doors.
dungeon.
So I had to come up with something, and I'm like, I don't want them to go in there, so
It was perfect because Zorlin was just like, nope. I don't want nothing to do with that.
No thanks.
It's so weird and mucusy. I hate it.
all right.
Oh my god.
on the next episode of Wugs Gone Wild.
Oh man.
All right. Darvin, you know it's about time. It's about time.
Oh, it's almost time that it happens.
Have you spoken with these guys, or
Wait, like, does something happen in the sky, or do I just kind of like, it's happening?
Yeah. At this point, you're very used to it.
It's happening. Well, yeah, because you're gonna like every single thing happens the same every time. So you're gonna hear like a weird little creature make a noise or like something, and you're gonna know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Darvin has built this little hut here. The space will stay kind of consistently, but
But everything outside of that just keeps
yeah. If you guys want to
repeating.
talk some more, you know it's about time.
Okay. He's like, it's almost time. It's
What do
just
you-
that ominous soon.
Well, that's the thing. Like, how creepy is this? Like, where Darvin just kind of goes silent and just looks and just starts making his way over. It's time.
Oh, right.
Just
Strolls out.
just completely Pavlov stops whatever he's doing. Just,
So we got here because did you read the book too? Is that what happened for you? Because he was reading a book, and then suddenly unless it just randomly happens in that room.
Yeah, a lot of the Zerths and teachers in my old temple used to, tell us that a book could take you to different places. I never thought it was so literal, though.
well, apparently, yeah, for this one it is literal, and we're going back to this time, and I think if we just get past this part, we'll figure out what he was trying to tell us, or what all this is about with this monodrone guy, but I
So-
just can't get past this part.
So Ricky and I haven't read the book. So can you guys tell us what actually, like, what are we supposed to save these people?
I think they're supposed to get through this, but for some reason the book isn't letting it happen. You've got to do the thing to go and get the knowledge.
The book
Somehow
is
it's locked.
Killing the
I don't
main
know.
character? Interesting.
I mean, have you talked to these people, or?
I know that it's Qualish and his monodrone buddy is Gearbox. That's about it.
Polish is the one that wrote the book.
No.
No.
The book author was Anexi Zephyrs.
Okay.
Did you warn them about the whole dying thing?
They won't do nothing about it. They just keep going and doing. It's been the same thing for 6 years.
Well, they won't listen to reason, or do they not hear you at all?
It's just like they didn't hear it.
Huh.
Have you tried just blocking them?
I mean, there's two of them, so I block one, and then the other.
Look, there's 4 of us now. I tried blocking one. I tried blocking the other one.
You try blocking them both at the same time.
But for
you just
some
go
reason,
around
when you're
it.
reaching your arms in 2 different directions, you can't connect with either.
I used the staff one time. I used my staff in the leg, and they just go up and over, or under, and it's just.
I think.
Oh,
Roll do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God!
Wisdom saving?
Am I finally losing my mind?
I'm wondering if this has happened.
Madness check.
Okay, so.
Wisdom?
Okay, so what kind of check is this? Is this a save or is it
Save.
check?
Wisdom
Because
save. Wisdom
okay.
save.
So it's +5?
So no.
Looks like a 5 up there.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Save.
proficient in it. Excuse me. Yeah, so 18.
Okay, yeah. Well, you have gotten to the like edge of your like mental like stability, but you've managed to hold it together. And at one point, you were seriously considering just killing the both of them, but you haven't.
As one would.
Yeah, it's been 6 years. That's what I would have thought of.
There's got to be some way to end
I
it.
mean, eventually you wake up one day and you're like, I could just kill them all.
I almost wanted to suggest it, actually, being like, that's why I was like, are you sure you're supposed to save them? I was like, maybe we should kill them.
But, you know,
In my head, I was like, look, either we're killing some creatures or we're killing some people. I feel like someo's going to die.
Someone's got to die.
I just want to think like thematically around year 4, like towards the end of year 4, he just sat up and he's like, "What if I killed him?"
He was
Middle of
like,
the night.
no.
And then Primey over here was just like, "Dude, no."
It
That
probably
is
kept the
obviously like they keep dying and we go back. If they die, it resets, and then it's just like, yeah, you're right.
So
What would I do without you, Primey?
just to point things out, the pseudo dragon has a name now.
same. Primey.
That's
and-
his nickname.
Nickname.
Ah, well, that's
but
all I've
he's
heard.
been taught and it is visibly older. It's not a baby anymore.
He had 6 years have passed. That's so cool.
That is pretty cool.
So is it like the size of a mancoon on my shoulder?
Sure.
Nice.
Big kitty.
Oh, is he a chonker?
Well,
I'm sorry, because you said Maine Coon, I was like, they're big.
Avocado shaped.
Yeah. We're gonna roll for.
all right. So how are we
He's been
rolling?
eating a lot. Every time you get, he was just down in food
He
like
always
crazy.
eats.
But, so
As
how
a
is this
puppy, he
chonker
ate a
check
lot.
gonna work?
How heavy is
On
he?
a scale of fine boy to oh lord, he
Maybe roll a
coming.
D10.
Low, you are chonk. High, athletic.
Okay.
Okay, so athletic versus chonk check.
Right in the
Nat
middle.
1 and he can't
It's
fly.
11. And now 1 and he
If you had said that before I would have rolled, you know
It would
your-
have
you
magically
would have
become
bet
a
your
nat
ass
1.
That would have been a 1.
Yeah.
It's an 11. It's 2
But
ones.
instead, it's 2 ones in a row.
Yeah. So he's like he's he's not like, but he's
He's not
he's
fast.
looks like a pseudo dragon.
I don't want it to be a scaly water balloon with tiny wings.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh.
I'm just picturing like it lands on the ground and it just sort of.
Yeah.
That's how Sagan.
That's what that would be.
You know
Satan.
how cats get when they get so fat, like their legs are barely lifting their fat off, and it's just like constantly dragging.
Sagan's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah, Sagan's
I've seen
still,
cats that fat before.
No, I mean there are definitely some
But yeah, some cats.
heckin' chonkers.
All right,
Like
what
they
do you guys
start
do?
coming, it's
Anyhow.
like boom.
So
Where's the
let's
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Let's
let's
go
go talk
over-
about chunky cats for the rest of the night.
let's go over a slight number of things.
Okay.
Book written by a guy named Anaxi Zephyrs. You were starting to read that he was he had met someone, and then you're in the book.
Right.
You're in the Feywild.
Yep.
Darwin has told you that the person that they meet is Qualish.
Okay.
Would
Yep.
you all roll? Do any of you recognize this name?
I
That
mean,
name
I do.
sounds super
The
familiar.
player me does. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
wanted to.
But do you
I
guys
didn't want to
remember
beg for a roll.
who did this name at all? No, probably not.
I
Okay.
vaguely recall it, but I
Roll
can't remember
roll
what it
history
belongs
checks
to.
just to.
Has it come?
Ooh,
Has that
I know
name come
nothing.
up in this
That was a
campaign
3.
already? Oh, okay.
I nat one.
I just
rolled a 3,
remember
so
it
we're
because of
15.
different reasons.
You know, one a long
history?
time ago.
No, that's seriously.
I nat one.
Hey, where's this going?
Wow,
What do you
2
got?
1s, a 3,
Oof.
and
15.
Ricky's our only
Well,
hope.
there's a very good reason that
We
Ricky
just
remembers this and you guys do not, and that's because it was a single name written on a map, a star chart.
Yeah, that's right.
That you found
That's where it's
in
from.
Zook Z. Zilric's hidden chest.
Right.
Ooh, and
That was marked off into the Feywild.
that's right. And Qualesh was, it was important. It was a thing. Like, we learned something about it. Too.
Yeah, but you
Like,
guys can't remember what that is.
It was that, there was like, it was like it's like magic stuff. It was like
yeah, I mean, it's-
magic stuff.
I'm trying not to be meta. It's almost definitely magic stuff. Oh, it's stuff, all right.
It had to do with
Is it some
the
sort of magic stronghold or like something?
I
Some magic
don't
building
know.
or school or
I'm over here not knowing anything.
yeah, I know, right?
I thought it was Lish Qual. I don't know. What who? New phone. Who this?
New stone. Who this? Damn it.
All right.
So, where do these creatures come from anyway?
They live
Yeah,
around
which
Just-
direction?
Maybe
They
we
just
can head them off and
ambush
chop
them
them
a
up
little
before they even get there.
Just kind of up. They just come out of the asteroid. You know? Like
Oh, they
they're
just
they're getting
appear?
out of somewhere, and they're just swarming this guy every single time.
How many?
Dozens every single time. I run in there, and Primey and I go in. We try, and they just get owned every single time.
Yeah, and they attack you too, and you've managed to escape each time because
So you've never died, not even once?
it's been close. You've been really, really hurt.
But in the morning, do you feel completely better? Weird, because in the morning, if you play D&D, normally you feel completely better.
Well, yes,
Well,
but like it's like
yes, but no.
I know.
you've dragged yourself away from the fight.
They got me good a couple times, and I got this one on like year 3, and
No, but you never none of that like light at the end of the tunnel junk, right?
not yet.
Just checking.
Hope that doesn't happen. All right, so
Well, what
maybe
do you
with
say we wrestle these guys and get them out of here before these guys show up?
yeah, maybe with all of us,
Oh yeah, at this point,
we can do it.
coming down, you can see one of the little lines coming to this asteroid. You can see a little spherical guy with spindly arms and 2 little wings coming out of his back. They don't look like they're functional. They look like they're just like little like spindly wings.
Fashion.
And a gnome are kind of trotting down this thing, and they're like, "Oh, hello there!" You hear from off in the distance.
They hail us?
Yeah, they see you.
Oh,
Yeah, those bastards again.
They do this exact thing every day.
Oh, so wait, can I do like that like retail mocking thing?
He's recounting the whole thing as they
Do you
do it.
start like saying what they're saying too, like as they do it?
Yeah, just under their breath, I'm mocking them as we go to meet them. Just I'm
one
losing
hall
it.
fair travelers.
I mean, they seem nice, but you've done it a bunch of times, right?
Yeah, look at this. On this exact rock, every single time he's gonna stumble. Look, wait for it.
He did. Did he do anything else funny?
Not yet.
All right.
Well, if we're gonna stop him, we better get going to try and stop him.
Yeah. Where should we
They're
go?
making their way down to
Help
this
us.
to this
Yeah.
asteroid. They stay and they talk to you for a little bit usually
Oh.
before they head.
Okay. So I mean, it's the exact same conversation every time.
I mean, you can derail it here and there.
But it
But
always comes
if you
back.
try to derail it too much,
It just resets. Yeah.
so yeah, they're heading down. They're getting to the asteroid. You can
What
see.
happens if we ask them about the writer of the book?
Yeah, so Quellish has this nice fancy red jacket on. He's got a like a little wizard cap. It's like a tiny little wizard hat. And and the monodrome, whose name Darvin knows is Gearbox, is hanging out there with him, and they're there. They've just come down in front of you. Yeah, big eye in Gearbox is looking around at you guys.
So wait, I'm sorry.
Greetings.
Did you vocalize that statement? Like, did we ever ask them about the?
Yeah, like I'm kind of. I guess I'm asking you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
more than I'm
Before
asking
they
the
got all the way
DMs.
down, yeah.
Well, have you ever brought up the author of the book?
Thematically, I'd like to roll to see if I brought that up. To see if
Did
like
it
this
dawn
is
on
like
you
the
or-
IT thing that just breaks, that finally pushes me over the edge. The one thing I didn't think to do.
Do
6 years.
Did you
Intelligence
try to turn
check.
Qualish off and on again?
An
Intelligence check. Yeah.
That makes sense. Although you also may not have taken a look at what the name of the book even was before you, like, who wrote it. You know, not everybody looks at that.
Well, that is definitely
Ooh.
a 21.
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
19.
So apparently I did think of that.
So let's do it real quick.
All right. So yes, I have. So
And it went down like this.
Yeah. So, and you're asking about Anexi Zephyrs.
yes.
So,
Qualish, how's Anexi doing, Mr. Anexi Zephyrs?
oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Anexi.
He thinks I'm Nexi. We take his place in the book. Joy.
Oh, I see. Oh my god.
Oh, I still don't get it.
All right. Well, yeah, he's down there. He's like, "Hello, travelers. Welcome. Greetings. I didn't expect to find anyone else out here." And then Darvin's doing the.
But here we are.
Like right before he says it, you hear this kind of echo of like.
Didn't expect you.
And what's he say?
Who might you be?
Name's Ricky.
Uh-oh. We're Anexi Zephyrs.
Oh, what a pleasure to meet you. I really did not expect to see anyone out here. This is my companion.
Totally fine with all four of us to be here.
Oh yes, you're
We are collectively Anexis.
This is my
And Ricky.
companion,
An
Gearbox.
adventuring party that was a hive mind.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
This is my companion, Gearbox. Oh, we are exploring this area. We are marking the various territories around the ends of the edges of the Feywild.
Do you know anything about a place called Cragmoss
Oh no,
Station?
he's not. Sorry, he's not cartographing things. He's like, I'm venturing into the Feywild. That's what he says. I'm so sorry.
I
I was
guys
gonna
messed
say
that
the
up,
guy
That's what
was
we're
the
doing.
You guys
cartographer, right?
flipped
That's
me
what
around.
Right.
Collective
sorry.
Anexi
No.
Zephyrs is doing.
My bad.
Collective.
We're all cartographers. Wear the ring because
Yes.
we're a cartographer. Oh my head hurts.
You were,
So, have you ever heard of a place called Cragmoss Station?
A facility, perhaps?
Maybe a gentleman named Zookzy Zilric?
no, I've never heard of that place or that name before.
Interesting.
How long have you been out here?
Oh, it's been at least a week. Yeah, there's like some struggle to kind of figure out what to say here.
So you're just exploring the area?
No, I found some sort of strange ether signal, like a fluctuation of ether out in the Feywild, and I'm running off to explore and see what might be causing that. Some sort of magic, I assume.
Whereabouts might that be?
Oh, it's right past here, and he pulls out like some sort of mechanism. There's a bunch of gears, and it seems to things are popping up that shouldn't be able to fold out of various spots.
Oh.
And it's got little, and you've seen this, and you're just like, oh my god.
Ooh. The restaurant over here, look at the stuff.
And it has
you've seen
different planets and a network of asteroids in this area, and there's a little blinking light in one spot. See, I think it's from out over here somewhere.
Have you ever had any problems, I don't know, over here, for example?
I've never been over there.
Uh-huh.
Well, sources tell me that may not be a good place to go. Maybe we go around this way and end up in the same place.
Oh, what an excellent idea. Let's try it. I would love some companionship on this journey if you would come with me a little ways. What is your reason for being out here?
Well, space works in mysterious ways.
Indeed it does. Excellent.
So,
Has rerouting them worked before?
I'm just going to see if I've ever thought of that before. If this is...
And you're like, oh! Massive face palm.
Ricky evolved!
No. Somewhere in the spire, that Warforged guy is reading his book, but hears... He just looks up and goes like it, and goes back to his reading.
Screams.
Darwin just leaps at Ricky in a rage.
That's not alright! Why didn't I think of that right? And he's the pseudo dragon himself is just like,
My gosh, are you alright?
we're just fine, mate. Just fine.
Well then.
Fine. That's not what he says.
It's oh no, he's really in trouble.
Fine. I've never heard him say fine before. But I know you said you're fine, but are you all right?
Just look back up at you, just like... Beard askew, frothing at the mouth. Just
concerned.
I'm sorry.
No, this is great. This is gold. Are you kidding?
And again, I would like to just take the moment and say, yes, that was in character. Soylent totally actually did and said that.
Yes. Concern.
Concern. That's how he lets you know.
I like it.
Well then, shall we go? You lead the way.
Yes.
It seems like you know this area better than I do.
Sure thing.
Just maniacal giggling from the druid as he follows by. Oh yes, I do know this area quite well, in fact.
So
we're going a different route.
Darwin, maybe lead us away from where the stuff happens.
Maniacally looking back, well, Ricky, since we've already gone a different way, has already happened.
Oh my god.
It's just, you can basically see the strands of sanity just falling out of his ears.
6 years.
muttering to Primey, how did we never think to go a different way?
I think you might have broken the druid.
I wish I had a healing spell of any kind.
Even though I know it's not going to work, I try and cast my mending cantrip on you. It's like, I'm sorry that happened.
It's all right, mate. It's all right, mate. It's all right, mate. It's all right, mate.
If there were actually any rips in your clothing, I do literally close them up. That's how
Oh.
mending works.
Fancy.
I know it can't do anything for your mental state of being, but
Makes you look a little nicer.
you're just gonna. You look good, buddy. Yeah, you're looking sharp.
Ricky's gonna put an arm around you. We'll make it through this guy. Don't worry. Let's just go, buddy.
All right. So let's go. We are now actively going.
Yes.
I'm assuming Ricky and Darvin are in the lead. I'm gonna stay behind
This is just...
the
Okay.
rest of. I'm gonna take up the rear.
All right.
I think.
Just in I'll
case.
join you with that. That way we're evenly split, front, back,
Protecting
guarding
the
and
flanks.
protecting. Yeah.
I got my crossbow gun
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna say I probably got my longbow gun too, just like being ready.
All right.
Looking around.
As you're approaching as you get onto the next asteroid over.
Different asteroid.
yeah,
than
you're
the normal
going-
attack asteroid. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Suddenly,
You get attacked by a bunch of different stuff.
there are
I couldn't believe this happened.
there are it looks like about 6 of these quicklings that appear. Just they blink into existence right where they are. It looks like they're almost becoming visible after being invisible. They just are mid-run.
Okay.
And they are moving with quite a bit of speed towards you. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
This
like
is
characters.
significantly less quicklings
Oh yeah.
than,
Fewer
than
quicklings.
previously.
10.
12.
Yeah, I'm still just mind blasted from how ridiculous
15.
the solution was, and just poor Darvin.
All right.
It's like starting at Zorlin, we're going counterclockwise. Roll wise.
15.
Oh, we are.
I don't know what your
Oh
number
no.
is,
Okay. No.
but
Okay.
Us wise.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zarlin, what are you?
15.
15. Ricky.
12.
12.
10,
9.
Yeah,
No.
that did kind of.
and then it'd be perfect if between 10 and 12 is where he rolled for whatever
Oh, wait.
monsters he's got.
Ricky, what'd you get?
12.
Oh, so you guys are both at 12.
No, I'm at 10,
You're at 10.
and Zorlin's at 15.
15.
Typing is hard sometimes.
Damaged. What happened here?
Life is hard.
You need
sometimes.
caffeine?
Well, unfortunately,
There's more
you're
coffee.
feeling the processes that Darwin's going through right now. Absolute madness.
Did you pick his name off of Darwin?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, actually, there were a list of names that you could pick for the humans. So there was one that was like Darwin. I was like, huh, Darwin. Okay.
Oh yeah, cool. I
And
didn't,
then-
I didn't make that connection
I
before.
like it.
That's cool.
You should spend some time on an island and then write a book.
I already have.
Oh, right.
He probably read the whole thing to us over that spell stone.
You've made you've made significant progress, and like you've got some serious knowledge of this particular area of the Feywild. Whenever you want to
within
make
a day of
checks,
travel.
if you're ever in the Feywild, you get advantage on some knowledge checks there.
Actually, this is hilarious because I actually have those boots of pixie stomping.
You do.
Oh
So-
my god!
Even with their help, I have still been stuck here for 6 years.
Are the quicklings pixies? Is that
They're Fey.
they're
Dude, that's
fey?
how-
Oh, and that's
Which-
how your
yeah.
boots work.
How do the boots
So you've been kicking
Yeah,
these
so-
fast little blue bastards.
His boots are covered in blood.
They're like caked. Oh, gross.
I keep polishing, but it just goes right back on the next day.
Oh boy, that's a lot to take in mentally. You must have. You should probably talk to somebody when we're done with all of this.
All right,
A priest or a doctor priest.
Zorlin, you are up first.
Okay.
We have a cleric.
They're running at you. They're from all different directions.
Okay.
I feel like we can theater the mind this
Yeah.
pretty easy.
I'm just gonna try and peg one with a longbow gun.
All right, great.
Shot.
You said there were 6 of them?
Oof.
There are.
It's a 7. I
a
assume I
one.
don't hit. Unless their AC is garbage.
No, that was a miss.
Dang.
They're pretty small. Their AC is probably a little higher.
And they're really fast. They're fast, I tell you.
They are very fast. And yeah, that is where you're having the most difficulty, is just
Actually
hitting them down. Ricky, unless there's anything else you want to do.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Outside of, we're theater of the minding it, but he maybe like jumped to one side to adjust for his next shot or whatever. But
Are the dudes we're accompanying completely encircled right now by us?
They are not. You're in a kind of line. You just crossed over onto this asteroid.
I'm going to. Are any of them like heading straight for them? Well,
yes.
from an unprotected angle.
Yes.
I'm going to get in the way of that unprotected angle, and then hold action. Response to getting close enough to smack.
Okay.
To weapons. Let's see. Axe and flail.
Okay.
Actually. Would it be an action to do a... to find information or try and remember information about things about them if they are indeed beasts?
You can tell that they're not. They're little humanoid things.
Oh. Alright. Never mind then.
Yeah, they're tiny, but they're definitely person shaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold that action and get ready.
Cool. It is my turn.
Ooh,
It is
it
their
is
turn.
you actually did roll in between. Oh,
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
How convenient.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Okay. They are gonna rush up, and they're all like up towards you very quickly. They're moving at. They're called quicklings for a reason. So, you're in the back.
Yeah.
Who's taking the lead?
I think
Ricky and Darwin were leading the
Ricky
way,
and
weren't
Darwin.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the lead, but I've moved to
The side.
a side to block them off from
Mhm.
getting to him directly.
All right.
Do I get an attack on one of them approaching?
You will, yes.
Okay.
Yes, so please do that attack. I'm gonna do.
Will only one of them be close enough to swing?
Yes.
Okay. And 2 it is. So the flail's got a 23 to hit.
That'll do.
The battle axe has a 12 to hit.
That will not.
Alright, so flail goes splat. 10 bludgeoning.
All right. You pop it. It just flattens. It
10
just
damage.
it's
Splat.
stay blood all over the surface of the asteroid.
Oh boy. And how many of them are left then? 5?
There are 5.
It bleeds very quickly too.
Yeah. All right. So one of them is coming after Zorlin.
Okay.
He- That's not right. I have got to figure out why my laptop cannot read the stuff that I have from D&D Beyond. Because I'm not logged in.
You're probably not logged in. Yeah.
Oh,
One moment.
sure. Please stand by while your fight loads.
It's the thing where the screen cracks and goes, and then the battle music starts kicking up.
It's just we walked far enough over on the map that now it's doing one of those loading screens right now, where it shows you some animations and maybe some useful tips.
Oh, I love
pop
those
up
useful
at the bottom of
tips.
Me too. I've learned a lot of stuff about games from reading those tips.
I also really like the nonsense things where it's like,
Yeah.
scrambling eggs and
Right.
This is
Processing.
my thing. Okay.
processing past years of taxes. I don't know. Whatever. It's like some stupid loading things.
One of the ideas, make sure that you can always go a different direction when you find a hard level and you just hear,
Okay.
oh, again. Why did everything of this
Try a different path. No, you try a different path.
Wild shapes into a howler monkey just so he can yell louder.
Screaming gibbon noise.
And he has a little,
Yeah.
he has a little knife.
Aw, they have little knives.
Aw, and he stabs you. Tries to stab you 3 times.
Okay.
Holy cow!
2 of them hit.
Oh.
Oh, I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
And I just pictured really fast, tiny little tone berries from Final Fantasy.
These.
For some reason, I'm
The little
picturing,
lantern with the little
the-
knife.
like the bats from Fern Gully. For some reason, is what I'm getting. Like with people heads. That bat from Fern Gully. Because they've got like the really long ears.
I never saw Ferngully.
It's
First
basically
one's really good.
Avatar, but better. In my personal opinion. Because Avatar is
In
like
ways.
Yeah.
One does 9 damage.
for what it was.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the other one does
They're not messing
10
around.
damage.
Dang.
So
Were they going for
19
the jugular?
altogether? Okay.
Holy cow.
They are
So they
they're
really
running
cut
up
me
on
up.
you, and and you're just like, oh my gosh, get it off.
All right.
3 attacks?
And 2 of them hit. So 19 altogether?
Ooh.
All right.
That's like over half your hit points,
you-
probably.
Ricky
That,
popped
it
him.
is a bunch.
Yeah,
with
I
one
know.
hit.
I know. I got my
Okay.
sleep out. I'm ready.
Um,
It's my turn.
no, there's
Yes.
still their
Still
that-
more attacks.
That's just
That
one
is
of them.
over half
Oh
my
my
hit
gosh.
points.
So we have 4 more stabbings
Four more
to occur.
4 times 3 more stabbings, potentially.
But even worse
That's
than
like 12 stabbings.
I got stabbed a lot.
You did.
worse than Night Stalkers. Stab, 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 stab,
Uh,
stab, stab, stab.
That is going to be. Ooh, yours only 12. Is your AC still 12?
My AC's 14.
Not you.
His AC
Mine is
says
13.
13.
How
That's
is
even
your
with
AC
your
so
rope
low
armor?
with a monk? Or, I
Yes,
mean,
a druid.
druid. Don't you have rope armor?
Well, yeah, but it only acts as leather armor.
Oh, so
Oh.
it's a plus. It's 1 higher than it was with it. So
Mhm.
yeah, 13.
Oh, we gotta get you a
You
shield or
got
something.
2
bro.
decks,
1 dex.
1 dex.
We gotta get you a shield.
All right.
Probably wouldn't.
It should throw an extra
Uh,
1 on your
He
AC.
hits you.
1 or 2.
Twice as well. One does 8 damage. The other one does 7.
Okay.
A total of 15 damage.
Okay. I
Uh,
don't remember what my max hit points are.
It says 29 there. That should be your current max, and then
You're using that staff with the +1 defense, right?
oh, your staff. Hold on, I need some water.
I don't think I have it out at the moment. No. I was thinking about using my spider staff. I was gonna try and web them. So just thematically, yeah. Maybe I should switch that to that.
Actually, Quilish turns around and whips out his magic book and goes like this. And a giant fireball comes out and whiffs.
Oh! Qualish!
Wait, fireballs whiff?
Well, it's like a firebolt.
Firebolt. Excuse me.
Oh, firebolt. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
totally different.
I was just
That's a totally different thing.
describing
I'm
it.
like, but that's pretty good.
A ball of fire.
A ball of fire.
This guy's whipping fireballs and he's getting killed?
Well, yeah. I mean, you just
Also
saw
squishy.
half of his
Yeah.
health go down.
But I mean, like,
Um,
a fireball into a crowd is just...
so they are running up to him.
They managed to get past me?
Yeah, there's one on the other side.
Oh, little jerk.
You
He's
took out
so
one.
fast.
It was going to be much worse.
He's getting squished next.
He
Thanks
shall
for
feel the
volunteering.
oof.
Okay.
Yep. That's my
Okay, got it.
health cap.
Yeah, he does get one runs up on him and stabs him only once. He's like, ah! And then there's one coming up from behind to hit Shadow.
No.
That only hits you once. And
Okay.
you take 7 damage. Oh.
Okay.
Right. And it is now your turn.
Okay. 7 damage, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. Do that.
They are all right up in front of each of you. Yeah.
How many fit in a 20-foot cube?
All of them.
Okay. Sleep.
Sleep.
Yes, sleep. 5, 10, 17, 21, 22, 23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
And so just as many as have hit points.
Mm-hmm. With that fireball and everything, I'm hoping.
It missed. The
The
fireball.
fireball totally missed?
Yeah, he
Well,
whiffed.
Oh.
It was not a fireball, it's a
It was firebolt.
firebolt.
Oh,
I'm so
okay.
sorry I said
Oh,
it.
Those
okay.
two
Yeah.
They're
It's
very
very
spells
different.
are named so closely that
Yeah.
that's
I was
like
just kind
all
of
the time thing.
describing it. Like I was
Right.
thinking like he just goes like this and no.
Yeah.
I was grabbing water when that happened, so I didn't realize
All
it.
right. Two
was
of
not.
them fall asleep. Just bump. The one that jumped on you, sleep.
Okay.
There's still plenty.
Well, 2 are asleep, 1's dead.
So 3 more.
There are 3 more.
And as a bonus action,
Oh.
I'm going to encourage Darvin, because I feel like he needs it the most. Be like, you got this, Darvin! We believe in you! It may have been a long time for you, but it's only 6 weeks for us. This is helping.
Yeah. And then it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So, I just want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Do I have advantage attacking these guys? Because I've been attacking them for 6 years.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, having established that,
Real good at it.
having established that I'm apparently very good at murdering small fey critters,
Face stompy boots, right? What do
Yep.
those do in general?
I just looked them up, and they are a weapon and a shoe, and I get a +1 on attacks to them, 2 fey critters, and they do 1d6 + 1. So,
Go with stomping.
yeah, let's see how many curb stomps
Going
I can
pixie
get in
stomping.
today,
Well, it's going to be 1d6 + 1 plus your strength, right?
which is another +1. So yeah, 1d6 + 2, I guess.
Nice.
Okay, so having established that,
Let's stomp some pixies.
They are
So-
very fast, but you know.
and I whiff horribly.
Oh no, both.
Oh.
Yeah, both. I got a 3 and a 9. With my strength, it'd be a 4 and a 10.
Oh.
Well,
Your
it'd be
modifier
10.
is only at 1. Ooh, what?
I got 1, 1, 1, 2,
Yeah, but aren't
3,
you proficient
1.
in your weaponry?
Not.
No, they're his boots.
The boots, he's not proficient with his boots?
Would I have gained proficiency after 6 years?
Sure.
Okay, so then so that puts it up to a 12 and a 5.
No, they're just boots.
Pixie stopping
You
boots.
fools.
I'd be proficient in boots.
He got proficient in boots.
Yeah, I think so.
But this specific pair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they
He
are
probably
the boots
practiced like lacing them up different styles and stuff.
Yeah, you've been bored.
No, I've got nothing else.
Okay,
better
so I
to
mean,
do.
a 12 probably doesn't break AC. That's the highest one.
No.
Okay.
No,
So
sorry.
unfortunately, I whiff, driving me deeper into the recesses of my
Didn't-
madness.
Didn't she give you a D6 inspiration thingy or
You could
something?
roll a d6 to add to, or you could try again next time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you
wait.
wanna-
Do I have? I can't roll it if I already know the results, though, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that is true.
You're supposed to roll it before you know the result of the roll.
Okay. So,
That's okay.
Next time.
dun, dun, dun,
It's just
dun,
warm
dun,
up.
dun, dun, dun.
He's not used to being encouraged.
Not after 6 years.
Zorlin.
Okay, so there's what? 2 sleeping,
Yep.
1 awake.
Yeah, one went to sleep. Like he was like, he's climbing up you. He was stabbing you. And he just went bonk. And
Okay.
So we got 3
Even
more.
though that's the one who just stabbed me, I feel like he can wait, and I'm going to attack the awake one. It's close now, or?
Yeah. These are all pretty close range. You can move up to it and.
Okay. Well, I guess so. I'm like running up to it, and as I'm doing this, I'm like throwing my longbow on the ground and whipping out my longsword to try and whack him.
Super cool.
Talon, longsword.
Yeah.
Oh, you're bringing out Talon.
Yes, I'm using Talon.
Get him.
Oof! But I whiff.
They are so fast.
Such a shiny
I
sword.
would like to expend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes, though, because I just don't want this thing to be alive any longer.
You whiff, and then he's like.
Does a
Well, maybe stomping. That
no
would be-
depends on
a
who they
12 didn't hit, but does a 17?
Yes.
Okay. So, I guess I'm still like running up to it. One punch misses. Punches again, harder, apparently, and I do 5 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
to his nose.
He's gotten all kind of like I think you took out like he looks squished. Like when you squish a bug, but it doesn't die.
Oh!
You know, and it's like you squished it, and you're like, okay, I got it, and then it gets up and runs away, and you're like,
Like, how are you not dead right now?
yeah.
And it's so gross.
Oh, I got stuff on my knuckles. I'm gonna punch you again for that.
Ricky.
Can I get next to 2 of them simultaneously?
Oh, positioning wise.
Just so I can one hand on this, one hand on this.
Be there. Sure.
All right. On one, on the other.
Excellent.
Probably not great. Let's see here. 13?
Nope.
And worse.
Yeah, you feel like you thought you could hit both of them, but the strategy, unfortunately.
Try to do that two hands.
Yeah, it's just out of
Yeah, no, we have really bad luck with that at this table, apparently.
all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just keep trying it.
It's just basically like that cat who gets his claw stuck and like both people are like,
It really doesn't work.
First, let's do Darwin. Okay, 1 stab into you.
Me?
No, Darwin. That's a Darwin.
Oh, you said Darwin. You're right. You just said you while looking
he did
kind
say
of at me.
Croggy.
I'm confused.
He was trying to look past you.
8 damage.
The mask. It's like blinders a little bit.
Oh no, I know that sound.
Oh yeah.
You're down to only half a heart.
Quick, cut some grass. You'll be fine.
Oh, I want to make an HP tracker. That's
attacking.
pieces of
One of them's
heart
coming after
shaped
you,
now.
Vicky.
Ooh, that would be fun.
What's up?
One of them's attacking you.
I know exactly how I would do it. It'd be like 2 pieces, and there'd be like a little slidey piece, right? And so that
They
slidey
make
piece
my
would be
7
red,
damage?
and in the middle.
No.
Yeah.
And you'd
On
just
one of
crank
them
it
he
through for
misses.
the halves of hearts.
Yeah, that'd
Two.
be cool.
Keep thinking I
Super neat.
get all 3 on one of you guys, but I can't seem to do
You
it.
could make it out of that.
Yeah,
Stop trying to
I've also
stab
One
Scale
does
them.
10 damage.
Oofer.
Make like your actual spell.
The other
slot
one
trackers.
does
I've never
9.
found it that complicated, but people make them.
How you doing, Ricky?
I got 20 out of 39 left.
And so I attacked you, I'm attacking you.
Okay.
Since you didn't,
I didn't get violent.
yeah.
God, what is that? Another part of the game we didn't figure out? We should have just given him a cookie and everything will be okay.
I don't have any cookies.
All whiffs.
Oh, wow.
Saw him coming this time, little bastard.
Getting used to these weird little fast things.
Trying to cut me a bunch of times.
And we'll have.
I'll cut you.
His squished exoskeleton twitches got in the way of hitting him.
Another missed firebolt from Quillish, which is pretty much standard for what you've seen him try to accomplish.
What are you, a tiefling sorcerer?
I'm an artificer, and a wizard.
Is the little eyeball dude doing anything?
He's looking around. He's got a short sword out, but it's like they're moving so quick, and he's just like,
He's like a bad
like you can
whack-a-mole
see,
player.
like right after they run by you, swings. Like,
Yeah.
right where it was.
it's not great. Gearbox he's not the quickest. He's not the brightest bulb in the box.
But what if we cast haste on him?
Then he'd be bad but fast.
Shadow, you are up.
Yeah.
Then he'd
we'll see.
overcompensate for all the swings.
Ooh, 20.
20.
Yeah, no, he's too fast.
Exactly 20.
Exactly 20.
All right, another 2 fall asleep.
How many are up still?
There's 1. And he has oh wait. Yes, I'll do that best for you. I'll do the one that Zorlin has smashed is that's not how sleep works, is it?
It starts with lowest hit points first.
It does start with lowest hit points first.
But because
Okay.
he is wounded, that means he has fewer HP to.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So
exactly.
there are 2 left. The one that you hit has passed out.
Okay.
Just one passed out?
2 have passed out.
Okay.
So there's one left.
There's 1 left.
He wanted to
Okay.
try and
I am
massage it and
sorry.
make it the one that was still awake was the one that I'd punched in the face.
But that is not.
That
But
is
we
not
know
what
that
happened.
that's not how the
That
spell
very
works.
squished
yes.
one is now currently napping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm getting there.
all good.
Darwin, you're up.
Okay,
1 left.
so I know this isn't necessarily fair,
What is he gonna do?
but there are a lot of sleeping quicklings, and I've got boots of pixie stomping.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't
Yeah.
even. Do you even need
Let
to
the hate
roll
flow
an
through you.
attack
That-
roll for that?
Huh?
No, I think that's a coup de grace.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
well-
just stomp him.
Yeah. Would you like to spend your turn this session
Just
just
run stomping.
I'll let you kill 2 of them. 2 of the sleeping ones. Would
Sweet.
you like to do that?
just 2 free kills.
So yeah, like basically,
He's had a hard time out here.
I mean,
wanna
you
hear
got a left foot and a right
This
foot.
needs to be role played though.
Yeah,
I
please.
need to experience this properly.
I want to feel the joy
Indeed.
and the quickling blood.
And
So-
the insanity.
so do you guys
blood like
it-
quicksilver?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, and it kind of floats off into the ether.
Oh, I love that.
So basically, you hear Darwin muttering out his own rendition of Weird Al's Weasel Stomping Day, but it's Quickling Stomping Day.
I was just gonna say.
Hey everybody, it's Quickling Stomping Day.
Just like every day for Darwin.
And he's like really getting into the high notes and stuff like that.
You're just friggin' river dancing on quickling horses at this point. Squish, 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 squish.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, do I slip on them?
If he
Is that what's
stomps
happening?
hard.
So enthusiastically stomping.
Oh no. Okay. 12?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You're used to the viscosity of quickling
Oh
blood
my
at this
God.
point.
It's so terrible.
Your boot tread maintains friction. You're all right. You're all right, mate.
I love how my mental image for this is just Steve Irwin.
But maniacal.
Steve
Irwin,
huge
crack.
beard. Huge beard that's kind of like flopping up and down.
Steve Irwin, but stranded on a jungle island for 6 years.
Castaway
Yeah,
Steve
it's
Irwin
Castaway.
with like these iron shod,
Castaway.
silver blood encrusted boots, and he's
Singing
just,
Weird Al.
Yeah, it's just singing Weird Al, killing pixies.
Sorlin.
Yes,
You're up.
I would
One
like to. I would like to try to introduce the still awake quickling to Talon, pointy end first. But I know a 10 doesn't hit. But I'm gonna go ahead and just expend another key point for the flurry of blows, because you know.
Why the heck not?
2 chances of hitting, and hey, you know what? That's totally an 18 and a 19.
Hey, that's 2 punches.
Those will both hit.
These are some punchy punches. Alright, so it's this plus 6.
Great.
So, bop, 11 bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, he pops. You
Ooh,
guys-
can I say that I actually land both punches at once and just like...
Yes, absolutely. There's just like this.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, just one like a millisecond before, so it's like blood starts flying, other blood starts flying, squish.
Yeah.
Slow motion.
That's for Darvin.
My gosh, I don't know what I would have done out here without you. I didn't realize it was so dangerous.
Oh, you would have died.
For sure.
Like, oh, definitely.
All the time, actually.
Roll an intimidation.
Well, I would very much appreciate your companionship in going further.
Oh, absolutely. Just stay behind us, in between us, away from all the stabby bits.
Also, when you're like doing spells, it helps if you're like shoulders facing the bad guy. Just useful little thing I picked up. You can do this. I believe in you.
Speaking of stabby bits, I got stabbed in my bits a couple of times.
In your bits, huh?
Just the regular bits, not those bits.
Good. Yeah, we could do with a little bit of a rest.
I would appreciate does anyone want to? And it's like as he's saying this, he just sort of like sits down. Does anyone want to rest? I mean, I could keep going. Can we please not keep going? I don't want to.
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
Can we try and find a spot that's like out of visible?
How
like-
far away is Darwin's cottage?
It's all the way back.
So it's been like 10, 20 minutes, an hour, or whatever.
No. It's like it's like 5 minutes away, but
But we're still trying to go to the place.
We don't want to go backwards.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Right.
Does it look like there's a good place to rest?
Yeah, there's like
Out of view.
There's some soft moss here. You could kind of like hold up near one of the.
I'd like to move away from the large amounts of quaking blood.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'd like to put something large to the back of me so I don't have to worry about getting attacked from at least one direction.
It's usually the way that works. Unless the wall attacks you.
The walls don't attack you here, do
Mimic
they?
walls.
That's why mimics are awesome.
Not yet, they haven't.
The mimics haven't attacked you today.
Perhaps the trouble is that I shouldn't use such a low level. I mean, they seem so tiny. I thought a firebolt would take care of it.
They're really good at the stabbing.
I see.
Just silently, just like pointing to, because there's two different. Presumably, like as he was running up, we just like cuts. Still bleeding. Seems dangerous. Yeah, feel free to use your magic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, all right, good.
I thought a cantrip would be suitable, but perhaps I've underestimated the fail at.
Yeah, that's why you. Oh, he doesn't know he keeps dying, does he? Ha ha. Yeah, you should be more careful, because you might die.
Oh.
For real.
Yeah, like anytime you have a conversation that includes like the looping or anything like that, it's like.
Right. It's like he can't even hear us.
I'll play Song of Rest.
Okay.
So that you can add an extra d6 to your recovery dice rolling.
Are we shorting or long?
Just
Short.
Yeah, I
rest,
just need a
right?
short rest
We
to
don't
get
need
some HPs back.
Spell slots so much as we need
All right.
Each, please.
To each hit die I expend? Is that how do or
It's
just
just
the
a
first
single,
one?
You just
Oh, okay.
roll when you do a short rest. You can roll
All
an
right.
extra 1d6 with it.
Alright, so that puts me. That's 1,
I'm only down 4. That's good.
I'm gonna use 2 of my hit die.
2.
Don't forget you have +6.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Or actually, no, that's a D4. I don't want to use that.
2.
Nice, a max. So that brings me up to
Decent.
60.
Oh, perfect.
If I go for 3, I could get myself to.
Do you have
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
Do you have your Constitution?
Oh,
I
Plus
believe
2.
so.
never mind. I don't think I'm gonna expend
only down
that
2
third one. That should make me all
I got
right.
all fully healed. I think so.
I add my
I do
con.
believe so.
That's another. That's good enough.
I don't have prestidigitation. That'd be nice right about now. based on what
Oh.
our friend over here is looking like.
I also use if my vest got ripped up, I use my psionic mending and just be like, oh nope, fixing that. Stitch
Yeah, while
it.
we're resting for a
Yeah.
half hour, you're like, fixing.
Like once I feel okay, I'm like, oh well, that won't do.
That's right.
Anybody else? I got the magic touch.
Yeah, I got a little area.
Oh yeah, let me get that for you. Whoop. Not bad.
You know, I think it's hilarious to mention that I do have mending as a cantrip.
But you didn't use it?
But after a while, I must have just stopped caring.
Gave up.
I'll have to do it again tomorrow.
I hate to get too real, but that's when the depression set in. Is when
Yeah,
you stop
yeah.
using mending.
Yeah.
Oh man. I've been in here too long, guys.
So,
You've been here only 2 years short of how old I am.
oh wow.
Ricky's 8.
That's right, he's a bird.
Oh yeah. I forgot that about the Aarakocra.
Birds,
They're
that's
not very
crazy.
long lived.
Wait, how long can you live?
Aarakocra have the latest they've lived is like 30 years.
Yeah, so at 8, Ricky is like a young adult Aarakocra.
About 1/3 gone.
Yeah.
God. That's only slightly morbid.
If he was trapped here as long as you have been, he'd be in a bad place.
It'd be like a midlife crisis.
Yeah, we would be meeting like elderly Ricky. Or like at least like streaks of gray in your feathers,
Oh,
Ricky.
he'd be 14. Yeah, he'd be.
Right?
You'd
Yeah.
be worrying about taxes and 401ks.
That would be
Dang.
really sad for Ricky.
Eating oatmeal for
Oh,
breakfast
yeah.
for your blood pressure. I mean,
Oh, geez. So, at this point, normally, Darvin, does everything reset? Did the reset not happen yet, or does that usually happen later? Like, how do we know when it's worked?
You're always going in a different path, so.
Oh, so yeah, I just do the plankton. Well, I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
Nice.
uncharted territory now.
The future's a bright and wonderful place for us now.
That almost sounded encouraging.
Okay.
It didn't though.
No. All right, let's go.
Shall we get going?
Oh yeah, feeling much better now.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I feel fine. I didn't get hurt at all, thanks to you.
Oh,
That's,
you're welcome.
Let's try to keep it that way.
All right. And you head off. You still have an idea of like where in space this is that you're going towards. So you're coming down a couple of these other tendrils. There's this spot where like the path kind of spirals off to go to another one, and as you walk, you find that the gravity kind of moves along. So there you're in this like, you know that Escher painting where all the different sides are up.
Yep.
This is what you start to kind of feel. It's a very just wrong feeling place.
Topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
If I wasn't somewhat concerned for the safety of myself and the rest of you as well, this would almost be fun. Oh, I'm dizzy.
You look back and you see Darvin's shack is now upside down.
Huh. Neat.
Okay.
Never did that before.
Like it's just you've turned around so many times that you've seen this. You've been away.
I would
that spot.
imagine that at some
You've
point you're
explored.
just like, screw saving him. I'm just gonna see if there's like a door.
There were days
somewhere.
when you didn't even bother at all.
Oh yeah.
And Darvin has he's trying to just book it out of here as well.
I imagine.
Yeah.
And he comes back around and he
There's a
ends up
loop.
at his shack.
Oh God.
So let me just drop this on you. He brings this up right after we just did the PT demo, and my first reaction was, "It's the hallway, no!"
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you're back where you started.
It's 11:59.
Yeah.
Ricky shows up. Why don't you just break the window and climb out?
All right. Yeah, and you're just
Ricky's mind breakers.
You're like a couple asteroids away now. You're making good timing, and into range, you see swimming off into the distance.
Swimming away from us?
Swimming in through space, these half humanoid looking creatures, with long flowing hair, and fish fin on the bottom.
Are these those ladies you were telling us about? Are these the
Everybody get low, stay quiet.
the mermaid,
let me get
space
a
mermaid?
better
things?
description of
Shoot,
this.
what are
Space maids.
Yeah.
Merch basins.
Oh no, they actually have. These are different. That's what those look like. These have. They're still aquatic almost, but they have wings. They have
Ooh.
wings with like webbing
Like
between.
flying fish, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, and a longer tail end that comes off, and it doesn't have the fish fin on the end. It's just like a
Snaky,
serpent
kind of?
tail.
Knowledge nature?
Yeah, if you want to do some nature
Yeah,
checks,
Yeah, let's, maybe I've heard a
do
cool
one.
Is it a
song about
beast?
it. I'll do a
If it's a
history
beast, I get
check.
advantage.
it is not.
21 for history.
Net 20!
Nice.
I'm leaving it to the ranger on this one.
So even though I got a net 20, it's actually a 19 because I get -1.
Oh no!
Yeah, I got like a 23.
Right, because nature is intelligence. That one always
Dude.
always gets me when I'm playing my druid, because I'm like, oh,
Nature
intent.
would be-
Oh, never mind. I was expecting a big bonus.
What'd you get?
23.
23. Okay.
Net 22.
Uh,
Damn it.
Critically, almost got it.
Critically.
I'm just
Critically
double
knows the guy.
checking some things.
That's just literally the best you can do. How does that feel? Oh my god.
You're looking at it, and you see it because you rolled a 20, nat 20. That's special. You get special things.
Yeah.
You see that it has a short sword. You just get this sense that it's probably that magic isn't going to do a whole lot.
Oh, they seem
The magic isn't going to do a whole
That magic isn't going to do a whole lot if you're.
like they're
so-
resistant to magic
Yeah.
potentially.
You think this is a siren?
Damn it. Damn it. Oh joy. We go from one frying pan into another frying pan. It's closer to the fire.
But we're not actually in the fire. It's going to be over. That's how that works, right? I'm not sure.
Ideally, we would want to be like on the counter,
Uh,
not on the stove.
I mean, ideally.
yeah.
But
There's 4 of them, and they are swimming in closer and closer.
4 of them?
4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah.
All right.
And suddenly swimming. They're flying in closer and closer, swimming through the ether.
They're still swimming.
Should
I
we?
picture it as being
Yeah,
swimmy.
it feels very swimmy.
Can
Should
we
we?
hide?
Roll stealth for when I went. Everybody stay low, be quiet.
Yeah, he did do that.
You're about to get going again, but yeah, everybody roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ricky said it as soon as you mentioned.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not stealthy. But
14.
Woo! I got a
10.
22.
Bang.
8.
An 8,
8 and a 10.
an 8, and a 10. 8 Boots McFay over there. This is 8. All right.
Squishing with
Yeah, there's like a
silver board.
Scraped them off with my pennies.
All right. So there is this. Why did I just close the wrong thing? Am I bad at everything? Yes, I did close the wrong thing. There is a. Let me see how big this is. Hold on. Yeah, as they start to approach you, and you can kind of hear them humming, like some sort of song. and suddenly this this fog rolls in. Does it say anything about this? Yeah, and the area is very heavily obscured. You cannot
You can't
make
see.
out what's going on in front of you.
You attack with a disadvantage kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. But they are closing in. They had short swords. They're looking very menacing. So everybody roll initiative.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh. 6.
Oh, yep. 8. And
Eh.
you got higher decks, I would imagine.
Yeah, I did.
7.
Wow, we did real good.
I rolled good on the first encounters initiative.
We weren't expecting to be found.
I heard that
Oh, we
7.
did.
Shadow, what'd you get?
Also 7, but I have higher decks.
Okay, fast. You have higher decks than Zorlin?
No, I have higher decks than
Me.
Darwin.
Didn't you roll a 7?
I had a 7. I thought you two had
Oh,
8.
we
we had
rolled
8s.
8s. Yeah.
They had
eights.
eights.
My brain died. Sorry.
They're both above me.
But just.
Ricky, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Oh,
We're all tightly packed. in
Shadow,
there.
Darvin, Zorlin, Ricky.
That's
Did
the
it,
same
did,
exact.
did it again, but
thing as
in
it
the...
started at, starting at me.
Well,
At least you're not rolling 5s every time.
Let's see if
Yeah.
the DM interrupts us this time.
Shadow.
Yes.
So you are first.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
Well, we don't know if they're friendly or not, so I'm gonna start playing some music.
Help them serenade us.
They have short swords. They have enveloped you in a fog. They are Fey because you're in the Feywild.
Are Fae always bad?
The other ones were.
Well, with his knowledge, Siren, and my
Oh yeah.
thing, would we
Are they?
generally uncool?
They are unknown. In general, these are supposed to be chaotic good creatures, but they're attacking you.
Okay. Oh, so they are. The DM has clearly stated that we are being attacked.
Yes.
Therefore, I shall use my crossbow gun. How about that? Yeah.
In case the mechanical element of rolling for initiative wasn't... Although there have been times.
Oh.
Did you just nat 1?
It fell out of my hand. I didn't mean to roll it, but there it is. I net one.
What were you doing?
Oh wait, I could be lucky.
What were you doing with
It
that?
doesn't even matter.
Presumably
Good.
attacking.
I did say I was going to use my crossbow gun.
Okay.
To shoot
Oh,
at
alright.
one of them.
All right.
So
One of you is gonna
But
get a crossbow bolt in the back.
I'm lucky. So unless I roll one twice, there we go.
I was going to say, then you're not lucky.
Praise cheeses. I got 17 plus 6.
Jesus.
Harold bounces off my axe, hits it in the face. Ugh.
Wow.
Ricky would
lucky.
be assist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the luck is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
wow.
so too. Like, does anybody have like some
13,
like
23.
really like? Does anyone have full plate armor? Or is this just
Studded leather.
studded leather? Okay, so yeah, the axe. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
off
you
of the
think
axe.
you're about where they are, but and it just pings off of Ricky. You can feel it, like something went. Thunk. And then you hear this.
Or not squawk, but like whatever fish make.
And how much
they
damage do you do?
squawk? Let's loosen it.
How much damage do?
Fish squawk, did I
That's a
understand?
D8. That does 9 damage.
Do you? Roll for it.
Oh help!
Yeah. All right.
It's a new dialect.
Fish squad.
Darvin.
It's like thieves' camp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Your turn.
Your thieves' camp at that one lady with the barrel was the best, by the way.
I
That was
miss
fun.
I miss Ned's thieves camp.
Yeah, the old
Darvin, what do you want to do?
boot and salute.
Okay, so I'm assuming I've heard they're humming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how far are they apart from each other?
They're like 10 feet apart.
Okay, so how close are they to us?
They're about. Last before the fog rolled in, they were about 15 feet away.
Okay,
How many of them were there?
There are 4.
so I'm
15 feet away from each other.
10 feet away from each other.
10 feet away.
10
from
feet
each
away.
And
from
about
each other.
15 feet away from us
Ah, okay.
coming in.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the. I'm gonna target the third one in line with this, but I'm gonna use one of my circle of land desert spells, and I'm going to point at the third one because they're all humming, right?
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut the hell up! And it's gonna be silence. And for a 20-foot sphere surrounding that target.
20 foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it catches 3 of them. They are now.
Yeah.
Anything that they try to do with sound does not work.
Amazing.
Nice.
Some of the fog clears up, and you can clearly see those 3.
Do they respond to that?
They're like,
They're freaking out.
they're not making any noise.
I
And
immediately,
They're
it
like-
cleared the fog up.
I immediately start flipping them off.
Awesome.
I flipped them off as a bonus action.
Just screw you guys! I've had enough of this.
This is my ticket out.
Tarvin wants to go home. All right.
Back to
Zorlin.
space, Australia.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah,
Alright.
you got clear shots on 3 of them.
All right. Yeah.
One is already taken. You can see a crossbow bolt in one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna aim for that one then.
Okay.
The crossbow bolted one. Nice, nice. That is an 18 to hit.
That'll do.
Great. So that's my this, and I'm using my Kenzie's shot for some extra damage. So that's oomph, oomph. But plus, it's 6 piercing damage. It's,
I haven't used
it's
that.
damage at least.
But it runs out after 10 minutes.
Oh, my bad. Goofy.
All right.
Short rest is worth it.
Mickey, you're up.
They don't have an interrupt on us.
Neat.
They don't have a what?
They didn't have an interrupt or a break in our.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they did not. I rolled a 3.
Just that sudden moment where you realize.
Oh. We all get to go first. Even though you guys rolled
Does-
terrible,
We didn't roll very well. That is true.
I rolled much worse.
Bonus action. I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on the one that has been hit.
The one that already has 2 things sticking out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my longbow to. Probably not. Where are you? 12?
No, unfortunately.
Let me see. Does that give me any kind of weird advantages? Only to find it. Okay.
Yeah, arrow just like flies right by the side of this one, dodges out of the way. All right, it is their turn.
Mark that off.
3 of them look at us angrily.
Yeah, they are all like, you know that there's another one. And are you guys were in the kind of same marching order as before?
Surrounding the escorts.
Yeah. Okay. Who's in the back?
I think we said that Ricky and Darwin were up front, and Shadow and Zorlin were in the back.
All right.
With what's his name in the middle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Hopefully
our
he's
marching
not
order
using
before. We were trying to
firebolt
protect him
this
from all sides.
Well, he said he'd bump up his spells, but also spells don't work good here.
Yeah.
Unless by shutting them up that turn that off.
It's possible.
Shooting in the hill.
Out of the fog, a hand reaches out and grabs you. Make a
No.
intelligence saving throw.
Yup.
Is this a charm or anything special?
I was gonna.
Racial?
It's not anything that's trying to charm or frighten me, is it?
That is correct.
Okay. Just asking because I have advantage on those. All right.
Alright.
So just an intelligence.
I can tell you that something psychic is happening.
Okay, that's fine. My mental discipline only
Now it's just a
concerns
challenge.
itself with the charmed and frightened
Press his
thing, so
face
it's
with his
not
finger.
all int checks. Okay. Something psychic, and I feel like I fail
Oh.
because I rolled a 4.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty strong feeling of
Plus
failure, probably.
anything for int?
No.
No.
It's just a 4, you see.
If I'd had a better stat spread, I'd have put some in intelligence, but I didn't.
You take 13 psychic damage. And
Bummer.
you are stunned until the next turn. Until my next turn, the next round.
Yep.
For the entire next round.
You're
Yep.
stunned
Yep.
for
Got
your
it.
turn.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Yes.
say it.
That makes sense. So just for the record, it reached out a magic hand and grabbed me, right? Not like its hand
it wasn't
touched
its
me?
hand.
Oh, it was
Yes.
its hand, so it's
It-
right on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's much scarier than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Out of the fog. Dun, 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 dun. Shadow, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
10.
Just 10.
Watch
That's my drink! Fritz! He's like, oh, how,
He's like
how can I get
hunting it.
around? He really
She's
is.
like, I will have the beverage.
You
The
tried to get
beverage
mine,
will be mine.
but there was nothing in there.
It's
so I was just like,
Perfectly shaped for his
You know.
little kitty face to just fit in, though.
Yeah.
It's like literally that was made for me. Like, what do you do?
You are charmed.
Woohoo! I have no resistances or anything to counter that whatsoever.
You gotta get yourself some mental discipline, son.
That's red.
Was it a song thing or anything like that?
Oh, you have advantage
Oh. I
on
do.
that saving throw because you're fighting it.
That
Oh.
was worse.
Okay.
So yeah, 10.
Yes, you are charmed.
Okay.
That was an 8.
You-
Fritz, you're supposed to be good luck.
There's the one that has the two bolts in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's your friend. Okay,
Okay, so the one I've been shooting at, kind of,
is your friend.
my friend.
Pincushion's
that
your
one.
friend now.
Just that one.
The silencing didn't stop it at all?
Well, it was outside.
Oh!
It was outside of the silence,
Is that
right?
no? That's
No, it
one that wasn't in
wasn't.
this time. That didn't happen.
Can't cast. Oh wait,
Is
no,
it verbal?
no material components, but
Verbal somatic.
But if there's verbal
there's
somatic-
a B in there.
Yeah.
You gotta.
There is. You're not charmed. Okay.
What happened?
3 of them come at you
It
with
thought
swords.
really hard about
Swords!
charming you, and then decided to do something else.
It tried. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
You, and you. You're getting attacked with swords.
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 I can't mark down any of my damage. I am currently impervious.
Oh,
Cat
Is that how
previous.
cats work?
miss.
Yes.
Miss.
Oh.
Hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Something's
Cool.
gonna happen to you, damn
They
it.
had it out for you. You're getting something.
You punched.
I'll show you silenced.
8 piercing damage.
Well, that's just rude.
Man, I'm
I'm just
one
gonna
terrible
mark that
weapon.
Stabby
down over
damage.
here.
Yeah, and they are right. They've flown right down in front of you at this point.
So have they left
Are
the
they-
silence then?
No, because they were only 15 feet away from us. I'm
Oh, yeah,
assuming
so there
you
is
cast
like a-
silence like right in front of us, kind of.
Yeah,
well,
there's still-
I hit the one in the line when they were 15 feet
I mean,
away.
it's a
So as they
20-foot
came in,
Bubble, so.
yeah. So I
20
mean,
foot radius or diameter?
They were 15 feet. Yeah,
Radius.
yeah. I'll say that
Yeah.
they don't know where the center of it is, so they don't know how to move out. They're still in there.
gotcha.
Okay.
They'd have to come
That does
over to
make
the sides
sense.
of the party.
It's not like it literally like lights up a bubble of like it's quiet here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have yet to find a silent area.
Okay.
Or
A magic sign lights up.
That's it.
Quiet.
So-
recording
My
in
turn?
progress.
No. It is Qualish's turn.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to use some real magic.
He's going to use some real magic.
As long as it actually works, because, magic resistance or something.
Yeah. He pops out his spell book again, puts out his hand in front of the three of them that have come down into that are in the silence spot. And a blast of color comes from his thing. I rolled a D8. I've never done this spell before.
Is it prismatic spray by
It
any
is.
chance?
Ooh.
Yay! Recognizing spells by their descriptions.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really cool spell.
It is a really cool spell.
It looks like some blue light comes out. And they have to save against it. So one of these, and this one. Woof. Boom, 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 boom. What is there? This is complicated. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a dex saving throw. So, and...
Oh dear. Yeah, that's it.
mhm.
Determined.
Yeah, that's a pass. That's a fail. That is a... Yeah, that's a 2 fails, or 2 passes and 1 fail. Boom, 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 boom. Dex saving throw. And half damage on success. Okay, so they all are going to take a bunch of damage. It is 10d6.
Damn!
Nice! He is using the real magic.
But I think that's actually a pretty high level spell, too.
It's ridiculously high. Qualish is a badass.
Except he normally dies
he's-
here.
Except when Darwin's
Because he
by
normally
himself.
thinks it's not a big challenge, so he's just shooting little friggin' rinky-dink cantrips at people.
Yeah, just
It's like, no, it's going to be
underestimating
fine. They're small.
Yeah.
They're
Bugs.
small and blue. Look at them. They're cute. Oh, wow, they're cutting me to death. Oh, I'm dead.
You know, I'm just gonna roll and see if I ever thought to tell him to use higher tier magic.
19.
You maybe tried.
I maybe tried, but maybe it didn't work.
He was probably like, yeah, the bugs.
Told
you
Apparently
Fuck,
I wasn't
I'll
very
just use my
convincing.
cantrips. It's going to be fine. It's fine.
29.
It's fine,
30.
it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. This is fine.
Burning house. This is fine. This is fine.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39? 39 damage?
Dang.
That would knock me the heck out.
I know, right? That's
That is exactly
4
enough.
more hit points than I have.
Yeah,
It, one of them pops.
Oh!
And what color is siren
Like microwave popping?
Yeah, just like this. It freezes,
Oh, it's
and then
crazy.
it freezes, and then it just like it's gonna shatter.
Neat.
I thought yellow was lightning then.
white.
And then
Gosh, that's such a cool spell.
Buddy.
Not on the screen, you little butt. Why don't you go and see? There you go. There you
He's
go.
like, first no drink,
this one's
now
gonna
no
be-
screen. What can I get inappropriately on? Please,
How
somebody.
about the mixer?
Hi. I know it's real warm over here.
Foolish humans, I go where I please.
Why don't you scoot the
Please don't do
laptop
that.
a tiny bit away?
One, two.
He squishes the cat.
Okay, I'm trying to calculate damage here, Fritz. Okay.
Cats.
It's just hilarious that Sagan and Hobbs never join into the shenanigans.
It's
They
just
just
Fritz.
don't care about the table.
It's so interesting too because Sagan's like kind of the more social one, and Fritz is usually the more
Oh.
like paranoid one.
Sagan comes
Okay.
by for pets, but he just doesn't jump up on the table.
The other
That's
one
true.
that has the crossbow bolts in it also freezes completely and shatters.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Everything is nice on ice.
Shadow, it's your turn. You drop the dice.
So, curious question. Is taking a picture a bonus action? With
I mean, you have to draw your spell stone and.
Yeah, it's
how do I
not.
take a picture?
selfies.
It's not.
Like mid combat, just like
Yeah, I'm
Got
still
it.
contemplating it.
I mean,
You know what?
how many people have
Prove
been
it.
to the?
I want proof that this happened. So I'm gonna turn,
Yeah. What are you getting a picture
take
of?
a picture of
you're
me
taking a selfie with the
with
that
the
in
sirens
back.
behind me.
Yeah.
As they're
Everything.
Are
dying.
you getting
horrendously.
Quilish or Gearbox in this picture?
Yeah, actually I would be because I'm behind them.
Big team selfie.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
You
would.
can
I'd
see.
get
You can
everybody.
see everybody. Yeah.
Like
okay.
mid-action doing everything, and I'm like,
Click click.
Hashtag
Like,
audacity.
like I'm stunned right now, but I'm still like looking over. I'm like, I'm somehow even slightly more stunned.
Yeah, I'll let you get away with that just because
as an action.
it's your whole action.
It's my whole action. Then as a bonus
You
action,
really lined that shot up.
Yeah.
as a bonus action, I am giving Ricky bardic inspiration. And be like, yeah, you show those stupid fish people
Oh,
thing or
buddy.
two.
All right.
Stupid fish. Fish
We,
are
we
food,
get fishlings.
not friends.
Ooh.
Says the Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Eric Coker also love fish.
That makes sense, yeah.
There are 2 left. One is damaged.
Okay, so where are they in relation to me?
Um,
One's attacking.
one's attack. One
Striking distance.
attack.
probably.
One is
Yeah.
like right on top of me.
Yeah. It's in the fog. The other one has come down with its sword to try to swipe at you guys. You just missed being hit by it.
It went to hit me.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't it? Wait, did it just hit you 3?
I got hit.
It's
You
one or
missed
two of us,
two.
and then it.
You
You missed
No, 'cause
2 attacks.
You
and
missed
you
2
hit
of the
one.
attacks, yeah. So,
So you just
yeah,
hit me.
one of them did whiff on you, though.
One's on me,
It was
one's
a
on you.
whiff.
Is that how this is working?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Aw.
So,
After this, we should take a short break.
We will.
okay.
Take the in real life short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one. I should have taken it just before this happened, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Because this allows this to happen. So, it's the return of the bad move again. As
Are
I
you
grab
casting jump?
I grab the grasshopper's leg. I start casting jump.
I'm amazed you have any grasshopper's legs left out here.
They actually don't get consumed. This was the thing.
Oh,
that
that's
we,
right. That's right. That's right.
uh,
You just have one.
Oh, so you probably
Right,
have
I'm
like
sorry,
your
of
lucky
course.
grasshopper like that you use for this.
I'm
spell.
assuming it's on like a necklace around you. Like it's on. It's like
Yeah, you probably like keep it on something,
Yeah,
dude,
it's like
because it's
a
a
bracelet.
bracelet. Yeah,
I don't know.
Encased in resin, and you're just like, come on.
yeah, it's just like encased in amber, like you had it specially
Yeah, the
done.
John Hammond
go,
mosquito, but it's
Jiminy.
just a grasshopper leg.
Like
my
I can
God.
picture you in your free time. You're like tapping trees to get their sap out, so you can make this amber jewelry for yourself with your spell components.
Oh, heavens.
You just hold up. You've got like a charm bracelet of spell components.
Oh my god.
That's an
idea.
ant's ass. Here's a grasshopper leg. You know, just
Just
There's a
druid things,
miniature
you know.
cape rolled up right here.
a legume.
right for custom win.
I thought that was
I'd
hilarious.
never
That is
noticed
funny.
that.
That was
That
awesome.
is amazing.
But what I'm going to do with this jump action is I'm just going to jump straight up and slightly forward. And I
Okay.
plan to land right on top of this siren with my boots and pixie stomping.
Oh my God!
So you're like Mario jumping up in the air just so you can come down Stomper style?
He has to brace himself against the wall.
What is he gonna do? I don't understand.
That is heckin' genius, my
Phenomenal.
dude. That is great.
That is,
You're really utilizing these boots.
yeah.
Please, please
Please
Roll,
do that.
roll an
do
attack.
do an athletics check.
All right. Now I'm counting on you. I am really counting
We
on
do
you.
have one inspiration, and I think this is worthy of that as a spot. Yeah, reroll.
If you need it,
Reroll.
re-roll that sucker.
Because we
Re-roll
need
that
this to
sucker.
happen.
I need this in my life.
That's better.
Okay, so I mean,
Plus
what athletics we're doing?
right? Or acrobatics. What did you
It doesn't
say?
matter. I get the same bonus, so it'd be
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it'd be 14.
It's not
14.
an attack.
Acrobatics.
Athletics.
Too bad.
You jump up, and it looked like you were gonna like pop out of the gravity well.
Oh.
Like you were almost like gone, and you managed to just grab onto the tip of one of the wings, and it whips you around and pulls you back down. Yeah, do your stomp.
Ooh, roll your attack.
Stomp on it.
Yeah.
So, okay, is this one boot or two? And do I roll 1d6 or 2d6? Like how do the belts or the boots work?
Oh, doesn't it say? Didn't you write down? How
Well, I mean,
Well,
I think
I've
we gotta
got
stick with the rules on the book.
And
yeah, so
attack.
1d6. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So
As
1d6.
cool as this is,
Yeah, I was seeing how much I could get away with.
Would
That's
be
all.
pretty
I'm doing.
epic to me. Can I get some double damage
I
over
mean,
it?
get another inspiration in there.
Oh, Fred.
Just put an inspiration back
Yeah.
on it because
Yeah.
that was so cool.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
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 7 damage.
7 damage.
Power stomp.
Our stomp.
Lovely.
100 points.
Go coin.
Clink, 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 clink. Yeah.
Keep bouncing off, they get a 1 up.
Your score just. Oh yeah. Oh my god. You ever have those moments when you?
You just keep
Uh,
jumping on that
yeah.
brick. Yeah.
Yeah, and you both kind of careen into the asteroid.
Oh, you stomped her into the dirt. Quite literally.
Nice.
Squish.
Bum, 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 bum. Did I keep doing
It doesn't do much
No.
damage, but it just feels so satisfying.
Oh, there it is. I see. Okay, cool. Now it is Zorlin's turn.
I spend my turn being stunned.
Okay. Is anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to. I would like to contemplate the sweetness of Darwin's moves.
You're like,
Like I'm trying to like use my years of monk training to just stay like mentally present and be like, he's making the most of this situation. As soon as I can move again, I will also attempt to kill something spectacularly.
Ricky.
So
I love these characters.
I'm
so
going
much.
to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark over to the one that's on him.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my bow, bring out the axe, two-handed, and swing at it.
Okay. At the one that
Get
stunned
it.
That
it.
has stunned.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent.
Please and thank you.
And
Good thing you're not doing anything
just
that
to
needs you
make
to
sure.
see your character sheet or anything.
Yeah, right.
The Fritz of Fortune has bestowed himself upon you.
You've
22
been
to hit.
blessed by the
Oh,
kitty
dang.
of good luck.
22 to hit?
22 to hit.
That's
Let me check.
definitely-
Yeah. Do some damage.
Okay, so that's
We
gonna be
should
that, plus
D&D, me and him.
this.
He's the kitty of good luck. Repost. See what you get.
Has not been damaged yet, correct?
This one has not. That's
Okay,
correct.
so I don't get that. But because it has been hunted and marked, it gets this D10.
Get him.
Uh-huh. 14 slashing.
What I love
All
about
right.
D&D is I'm staring at the dice he rolled and I'm like, I still don't know what's going to happen because he's got to add stuff. I don't know what his stuff is. Because math.
14 damage. All right.
What's all the values going into?
Yeah, like when Andrew rolls an 8 and he's like, oh, and then it's like,
yeah,
it's
that's
20.
So many
Right?
sixes.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Man, that could have been so much better. I did it really good.
I only did it amazing instead of
I
like
wanted it to
not
be
just
spectacular.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be breathtaking.
Well, you know, it's actually funny. If you look on the DM screens that Matt gave us,
Yeah.
they rate 25 as very hard and 30 is almost impossible.
Like,
So,
so
like,
30
I mean,
is
right.
epic success.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, like, just the fact that he's always looking for epic successes out of Andrew. That's a lot
Yeah.
of pressure. It's amazing.
Hey, you gotta set standards for yourself,
Look,
and if you think
He
you're that
wants to be
awesome,
the best, like no one ever was.
That's
Din 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 din.
That siren is now swiping at you with her short sword.
Oh, Scadio.
She misses. So bad. She takes damage.
Oh, she missed that bad, huh?
Yeah, and she drops her sword.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Wow,
was,
wow.
she nat one hard.
goes to swing at me, runs into the X-Blade herself.
Yes.
That's what runs into your
She
weapon.
goes,
Yeah.
you pull it back like you're done. And she comes in to hit, and it's like,
It like catches her in the shoulder. The
Yeah.
hell?
Whoops.
yeah.
Whoopsie, whoopsie.
I mean,
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders.
I can just help you with that. Stand still next time.
Oh my god.
Other siren
I mean,
uh,
do you need help?
is going to go after Darvin here, who just stomped the heck out of her. With the short sword, sword.
Schwartzward. With her Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Oh, that does it.
Grr.
Yeah.
Grr.
How much does it hit for?
Seven piercing damage.
She had a spiky shell.
She like whips around and goes up to stab you.
Stabby stabs.
Stabby stab stab.
Stabby
Qualish.
stabs.
She had a spiky shell. Darvin goes, boom, boom, boom.
This one's gonna explode this time.
How did you become a small creature after
I know.
stomping?
Well, what other cool spells?
I
she's
don't
gonna
know.
whip out?
How fun.
You're all right, mate.
Oh, what about your pseudo dragon? Does he do stuff?
He does. From now on, yes. He has.
Acts on your turn, maybe?
He does act
Like,
on your
keep it
turn.
simple?
He doesn't have any like attacks.
It
He
has an
does.
attack ability.
Almost every creature has
Like,
some
you
kind of
can-
attack.
Well, he has a stinger. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
1d4.
Well, then that's
Don't
attack.
people
So,
stuff, right? You should look him up on your
here's-
phone and see what pseudo dragons
He
do.
does bite, melee weapon, and sting. Sting does piercing damage. Then the target has to make a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for an hour.
Oh yeah, man.
Dude, poison
If they-
everything.
If they fail the saving throws
Do you know what
5 or
poison
more,
does?
they fall unconscious.
Ooh.
It's pretty great.
Dang.
What's his AC?
His AC is 13.
Same as yours. Perfect.
And his
Uh,
HP?
7.
We can
Oh
resuscitate
no.
Yeah,
It's
it's not great, but
I mean, you wouldn't try and use him as a frontliner,
No.
but
My pseudo dragon is a no.
he also will give you advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
nice.
And the bond that he's formed with you gives you magical resistance. It's like stupid.
That's
Dang.
super nice.
You guys,
Double plus good. Where's my magical mouse friend?
I give you all
What?
kinds of stupid
What
magic
about me?
items. That's the
I
whole
know,
point
I
of
know.
this whole
I have
campaign.
a rod of Mary
the whole
Poppins,
point, the whole
basically.
point of Aetherflux is to give you guys a dumb amount of stupid magic items.
Stupid magic items.
Case in point.
My favorite
It's a pixie
kind.
stuff.
It's basically stomping.
I know, I know.
That red herring of divination is amazing.
I told players about that today, and they laughed so hard.
Oh, buddy, you're gonna fall
It's
off.
so useless.
He was going for a sleepy rollover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Danger,
oh,
danger.
he would have had a bad time.
Probably would have taken my.
I think we
headset off
all
with it.
would have had a bad time.
Quite
Actually, if
possibly.
he'd hit it into the cables.
Aw, he's blissed out, though. Look at him.
Looking for something good here.
He's a fluffy boy. He's a fluffy boy.
His hand is now indisposed, keeping the cat up. And he's totally fine with it.
Yes, please become my hammock there, sir.
Yeah, Qualish again turns around, points a finger out at the one that's
attacking.
underneath. No, the one that's attacking you guys. Yeah, because you've got that one. He sees you got that one pinned. He
He's
starts to go to
stomping.
do this, and he whips around and sees the one that's just sticking out of the fog, and he casts a spell. And they make a saving throw.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
they didn't.
There are
They
thin
fail.
green rays coming out of his finger. It's just this fine little wisps that go over into this creature, and it just atomizes.
Oh!
Dust.
I don't need to roll the damage because the plus is so high.
Oh.
The sirens, my friend, are just dust in the wind.
You were dead before I rolled dice.
Yeah. So there's one under Darvin's feet.
Hello,
that is
sirens,
it.
my old friend.
Shadow.
I see that you are dead again.
That was
Oh my wombo, she and there.
There's one left.
There's one left.
I'm gonna cast sleep on it.
Bullish just disintegrated the other one.
Yes, this is the one that-
It's like heart.
Being on, yeah,
So we're gonna
being
have to
stomped
kick
on.
his fat away to get it.
'Don't let him see blood though.
27?
That hits. What's 27 damage?
27 sleep.
27 sleep.
27 sleepy time.
Poof. Right.
Unconscious.
Unconscious. Well, it was like, it stabbed you. Oh, it's soaring. You guys are out of combat.
Not
Quite yet.
Oh no! Yeah,
That will wake it back up.
yeah, you're gonna just go for it.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, I mean,
if that's what
technically,
you
I mean, I'm
would
sorry.
do.
Like,
Yeah. No.
you have
How
been
much-
in here
how
for
much
6
health, like-
years.
how much health does it have left?
Less than
So-
27 hit points.
Like,
Because
yeah,
that's
I
how
mean, it
sleep
must have
works.
been less than 27
So-
hit
But-
points.
If you let me move the hunter's mark over
Oh, wait.
and then use both of my weapons,
Yes. That's right.
I will auto hit with both of them, do 2d8 plus 2d6 plus one more d8.
If mostly what you want is for it to be dead,
Then that would be fine. Come on over.
So yeah, 3d8 plus 2d6. Right? Does it just auto hit because it's coup de grace
Yes.
with both hands?
Yes.
Roll lots
I
of
mean,
dice.
so,
Those
yeah.
are the fun ones. Lots of dice.
how dead is it?
So moved over the hunter's mark, then both weapons. There's mark damage. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah. It's dead. Yeah. It's very dead.
Squish.
Awesome.
Squish, 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 squish. That's me. That's not Shadow.
Oh,
Shadow
okay.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then we're just gonna go. Quillish is like, yes, I see. Very dangerous in here. Very dangerous. I definitely can. I see what I'm dealing with now. This shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, good. I feel better. Do you feel better? I feel better.
I'm
Let's,
glad to hear it. and
Are
after-
we out of the
Let's
book?
take a break real quick.
No. Okay,
I'm just gonna
okay.
look after
Break.
he finishes that statement. A very slow, shining-esque grin.
Oh,
Oh, no problem, is it? Oh, okay.
All right. Live.
Back.
Here we
And
are.
we're live.
Yeah.
We've returned.
Yeah.
To this
Yeah,
madness.
boy. Yeah.
Wee-hoo. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here.
Nah.
We were talking about mannequins
Yes.
for a while, and then we talked about
3D printing,
3D printing
costumes.
stuff.
Yes, we did.
then
Yeah, specifically with costume and cosplay type related things.
yeah.
When is it worth it? Depends on how detailed you want it to be, I guess is what we landed on. Because when detail is king, it's 3D printing all the way.
That's right. And then we talked about YouTube stuff, and you had the coolest
we
name
did.
ever for a new character in a D&D.
Sticky
campaign.
Wicket, I'm telling you, is such a great name. Specifically for a halfling. I think it would just be such a perfect name.
Is a sticky wicket like a term in rugby
Yeah.
or not?
It is.
It's
a thing.
the wicket is the
wicket.
goal thing in Cricket.
Cricket, that's
Thank
the
you.
one.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
Rugby, and I knew it
So,
was
and
wrong, but-
sticky wicket is actually a colloquialism to describe a difficult situation. Like you see something and be like, oh, that's a real sticky wicket there.
I like it.
I had to Google that. I didn't know that before. I just
I like
wanna,
that though. Thanks for saving me the Google.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So,
Yes, we returned. What happened just now?
We did stuff.
you guys fought off some sirens. And Qualish thanked you for your assistance and thinks he's got it from here. And he realizes how dangerous this place can be, and I think I can handle myself from here on out. Me and Gearbox have got this. Where are you headed next?
I'm sort of almost waiting for like being teleported out, but nothing seems to be happening. We saw the map, right?
Yes, the Feywild one.
Yeah.
Do we still have that with us, or did we leave that with?
That is on the ship in the secret compartment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty
That
sure.
makes sense.
But he had a map that he was showing us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and from what you can recall, lines up.
Say again.
So. Okay, I guess I'll try and monologue it like, well, I'd really like to go home, you know, and
What?
Is there anything else you guys want to ask of Qualish?
I mean, several of us rolled really bad on our histories, so maybe we don't think it's important, I guess.
So,
Man, I feel like I don't want to use too much outside game knowledge, but so Qualish, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're doing here. You're looking up some magic stuff, and you
Yes.
you do magic things, and you build things sometimes. Or what's your deal?
Many things. I've been researching my friend here, this Modron, to understand more about mechanical magic and things of that nature.
We encountered some Modron recently who were not nearly as friendly as your friend here. Do you happen to know anything about Modrons being corrupted or converted in some way?
This is my friend Gearbox.
What was the name for the Borg, if you will? Did we have like a?
it was just weird.
the Modron.
They are just
The weird
They're
Modrons.
just the weird Modrons.
They're just the weird Modrons. We
Yeah.
suspect that they were influenced by mind flayers, but we don't know what those evil Borg Modron are called.
Have you come across any creatures made of gears that are? Well, yes. Okay.
This
We're
is
not
my
going
friend
in.
Gearbox.
Yeah.
Does Gearbox
Seems to be.
And Gearbox is like, yes, I speak.
Oh, sorry about talking. I thought you weren't able to.
Okay.
So, let's see. Do your people know anything about Rain? Come on, mind flares.
My name is Gearbox.
So where do you come from, Gearbox?
I come from the far, far from here, and my people are called the Modron. They don't like me very much, though.
Oh, why don't they like you very much?
I think about things sometimes.
Well, most of us think about things sometimes.
Not Modrons.
What do Modrons do?
They do what they're told.
By who?
They do what they're told by the one that's higher up than them.
Who's the highest up?
That's Primus.
What's Primus like?
I don't know.
Never seen him?
No.
What are the fellas like who are just above you then?
They're like me, but squarer. And he kind of gestures like where the square would be.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
How about after that?
1 second.
The shape hierarchy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Triangles. Hexagons.
Octahedron!
Dodecahedron.
I'm running out of Latin suffixes for this.
Yes. They're kind of. Well, that's not what they look like. Where are the ones with the little name tags next to the pictures?
Aw.
Hold on.
You have a specific source you're referencing? Oh, internet. Internet.
Ah, yeah.
I
They're
love
kind of shaped with sharper corners. They're like a pyramid.
I was kind of right.
Tridrons.
Is your home planet big and round and have lots of big gears sticking out of it?
We don't live on a planet.
What do you live on?
We live in.
I'm asking hard questions. I'm sorry.
I thought I knew all of this by heart, but apparently not.
Welcome to theater,
I
kids.
think it's
And your
Mechanus.
lines.
Is that
Yes,
it? Yeah.
Mechanus.
Mechanus,
And there, yes,
which
Mechanus.
is not a planet.
No.
It's like a whole plane of reality, if that's still how it is in your, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't
It's-
know.
Yeah, okay.
You don't know.
I don't know if it's
Mechanus.
Aetherfluxy.
It's not even.
It's not a planet.
Okay, it's not a planet.
Where is
It's called-
Mechanus?
Way far from here.
Is it past the void?
So far.
Is that what it's called? Wait, where we were past the
I don't know. It's really far away. I traveled
Places
for a
we've been,
long
we were in
time.
the limbo system.
limbo. That's the
recently.
word. Is it past limbo?
Mm.
So informative. Also, say you can leave. Hops alone.
Cat discipline.
You will now be cuddled for 5 minutes.
That's right.
Feel the punishment.
All right. Well, I'll get going. It's been nice to chat with you for a little while.
Right. Continue not to die.
If you ever need to hear from me, I'll be off into the Feywild. And he just kind of trots off with.
I'm gonna look at everyone and go like, should we follow him?
You're out of the book.
Oh,
You're back in the
okay.
library.
Okay, and I'm closing this book.
Yeah.
My next reaction was actually to flip the page.
Oh
Just
my
be like,
God.
this has been. I just want to
happened
read the next
next?
page. I was mid sentence.
If we had gone back in there.
Right? Darvin would have been like, what have you done?
I'll tell you what, Sorlin. If you want to look at the book, wait till I get out of the room.
Well, actually, I've got some other books I kind of want to look at. I'd sure like to learn some more about the Mind Flayer so I can kill them more effectively.
As long as we don't get teleported into a book full of mind flayers.
Oh, that would not be good.
But I
So
could
bad.
kill them. Zorlin is not in any way dissuaded.
You picked up the book? Who picked it up?
I just shut it, left it on the table.
Okay. I'm going to pick it up, and I'd like to bring it to the librarian.
Oh, okay. Yep. You're heading back down all the stairs, all the way down to the front desk.
Yes. And I'd like to... so what was that? Page 283? Column whatever.
Oh yes, you found the book.
Yes,
Good.
could you just review this passage for me?
I've already read all of it.
And what did you discover after page 283?
It was very. There was more about its cartography notes. Why? Look, I am very busy.
I apologize. If you could just give me a quick synopsis, because unfortunately this book transported me to a plane in the Feywild, and I would very much like to know, without going back to the Feywild, what's in the book.
Some people do get very carried away when they read books. It may feel like you go to a different place, but that isn't real.
Does he still look super aged?
Who? Yeah, he's got
Does
the
he still
beard.
have a long
yeah,
beard
yeah,
and
yeah.
junk?
The beard. The pseudo dragon's 6 years old now.
So you said you saw him come in, right?
Hmm.
You see him now.
Hmm.
Tell me, good sir, what is the human growth rate of hair from the facial follicles? And why is mine much larger than that?
I'm very busy reading the new incoming books. I can tell you where to find a book on human hair.
I love this guy so much.
Oh!
Helpful in the most screw you way possible.
Oh.
Darwin's eye just twitches.
Yeah.
May I rent the book?
No books shall leave the library.
Twitch. Okay. Apologize. Have a great day. Trot on
Goes
out.
back to just ignoring you guys and
Reading 7 books at once or whatever.
Alright, well, Zoylin tells you whatever section it was of the library. Like, well, I gotta go to there now, so you can come with or not. I gotta go read some books.
all right.
I feel like it'd be useful to know. So I'm gonna go with.
Darwin.
I'm gonna go lie down.
You want to head back to the ship?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe-
shave
maybe-
and go have a lie down.
Yeah, your room's just how you left it.
6 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Is there a tavern on the way back?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy a bottle of brandy.
Okay. Yeah.
Just take it back.
Some
to the ship.
some serious
Heavy
something to
liquor.
drink. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Heavy liquor
All right.
consumption needs
That's-
to happen.
Yeah. Mark off. As you go to buy this liquor, do a perception check.
Okay, with advantage from. Buddy?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is his
Pseudo
actual
dragon
full name? I have to
stuff.
remember to ask that.
We don't give a damn about anything going on.
No. Go ahead. Do it again.
Re-roll 1.
Re-roll.
Re-roll 1.
I had a 6 and a 10.
And a nat 20? Oh, damn it.
12.
You don't get any pluses?
Well,
Wisdom?
Something seems
Yeah, you do.
plus
12,
3.
13,
plus 3. Yeah.
14.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
15.
Something seems wrong about the money that you have on you. At first, you don't exactly know. Like, there's just this feeling. So then you just go through and just do quick counting, and a gold is gone.
My gold is gone?
A gold.
One
A
piece
gold.
of gold.
One gold is missing. Also, the beer thing is like, I don't know, how much is beer? Like, not beer, brandy.
There's like 2 or 3 gold or something like that.
Yeah. Take 3 gold out.
Is
for
it
the
only
brandy.
8 gold?
It is exactly 1 gold.
Now,
I'm surprised it wasn't 6 gold.
I look at Primey.
Yeah, that could have been. It could have been a lot more, but it's only. But this is how it works. One gold.
Yeah, I look at Primey. Hey, buddy, you wouldn't happen to have a gold piece on you, would you?
No, it doesn't.
He shakes his head. Alright.
Disappearing gold.
I'm very concerned.
I know what
Cleaning.
this is.
I don't.
Oh, wait. I checked my spell stone.
Yeah, it's still working great.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
but
that
like,
an update?
am I updated on my payments?
Yes, everything's all good to go.
When was the last payment made?
It was this last
Sorry.
month when this not last month, not for you here in this space, but yeah, you think almost definitely that you've made a payment to Goodberry Incorporated.
Magically.
That's how it works.
Right.
For the first year, each month is 1 gold.
Okay.
That's
So
what
yeah,
your
that
contract
apparently
said.
happened. At least I assume,
Mm.
unless there's some other tomfoolery that's going on.
So what's that?
So yeah,
School cat.
just right, and I just just grab my beer, maybe take a sip on the way over to the ship, and I'm just like, my God, I can't wait for this shave.
Awesome. All right. You guys
Yes.
heading into the spot where I'm pulling out some books that look like they're about what was talked about, and you're gonna spend quite some time in there. You guys make an investigation check.
Sure.
Where the heck?
Can I just give him advantage on it?
Do you have a negative
I have a
modifier? Because it's a
-1.
flat roll for me.
I have a -1.
Well, that's
You're there too. Do you want
What is the
Investigation.
investigation? I got +4. Do you want me to look for the book?
to? You can do it with advantage if you guys don't want to roll.
Yeah.
Ricky sure as heck don't.
Well, you can, if you want, you can roll, and Ricky and I can look.
Okay, you can give her,
You can both do the help
Assistance.
action.
and then I'll just roll because Zorlin's curious. He would want to investigate this himself.
15.
A 7.
15. That's the best I got. The other was an 8.
All right. Excuse me. You find, the basic story of the Gith and the Mind Flayers.
Mm-hmm.
That the Mind Flayers were defeated by the Gith, and that they fled at that point into the outer reaches away from Limbo, away from the center of the galaxy. You're also, you're checking through things. You're thinking about, and Ricky was helping you with this, to look at some star charts and things like that, and also looking at the pictures that you took.
Yeah.
And in the picture, there's some stars in the background, and you managed to look at it, and at the space that you were even running away from when you were being chased and stuff like that looks like it was moving towards Alliance space. And then looking at the charts and where everything is, you realize they're going to be moving through Limbo to get to, if they are coming towards Alliance space like they were told you guys, they're going to be moving through Limbo first.
Does that have any
Through
significant
Gith
meaning?
space, because that's where the Gith live.
Go through the Gith.
Oh.
Time to go save the people.
You got any way to send a message out home?
Well, some of the former disciples of my temple have settled here on Everlight. I might be able to contact them. Take it from there. We kind of have to wander every place now, on account of our home being destroyed and burned. Makes me sad when I think about it. Oh, I'm thinking about it now.
Thanks for reminding me.
Oh, yep. They sure burned it all.
Oh no!
Was it
It just gazes off into the distance.
was it the planet or just the monastery?
No, just my
Oh,
monastery.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking really dark for a second, like, oh,
Because
land.
if it was
No,
the
no,
whole
no,
planet,
just the
I don't
monastery.
think Ricky would have been like, could you call back home?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can
As a
call
matter
back
of
home.
fact,
No, I
I
can
can.
call back home.
Matter of fact, my home's dead.
It's just why I'm a wandering monk now.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I would also, while we're in the library, I would like to see if we can find more like maps and things of the place that we literally just were inside of that book.
In the favor.
Oh,
In
some
the
Feywild
Fey.
man.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some of that.
Feywild.
There's some of that. Oh, in the Feywild.
Yes. I'm gonna
Um,
go to whatever section that is.
No, there is not a lot of there's you find information about the very edge of the Feywild.
The, like
but
the
anything-
beginning edge. But
Yeah,
not-
anything deeper in is vague references.
more
Yeah,
like
the closest,
folklore
the most
than
information would have, according to also the librarian, the most information was in the book that, in the cartographer's book,
facts. See.
which is the only book of his that they have.
So we could always just scan the book again and pray to God it doesn't
Oh,
send us back to
Maybe just.
You know what? As long as we're still in the library, I want to see if we could look up some books about Qualish, who we just met.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
nice thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Do another investigation check.
Oh boy. Here I go rolling again.
Ricky will help.
You'll help?
Ricky likes to help.
Huh, sweet. 16 then.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a handful of references in multiple different books. You're going around all over the library to pull off things with like a line of reference.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, so it's like one of those, like, reading one book and footnote, see this other, different section of the library.
Yeah.
One of those
there's
type of...
yeah, or like like it's not like here's a whole bunch of information on Qualish. It's like he was mentioned with these like other people.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But he doesn't have his own biography,
Uh,
other than the cartographer thing.
No, you find out, yeah, this is a renowned, powerful wizard.
Artificer, I thought.
Wizard and artificer.
Both.
Why not both?
You find a book that is, so there's a, I've also put out I've made a timeline to give you guys better ability to kind of like adjust where you are.
Okay.
This is the year 2229 ST.
For us?
Yeah.
Currently.
ST stands for Star Travel.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and you're in the peace era. The Great War started in 1894,
Mm-hmm.
and then that puts Star Travel beginning in year one.
Okay.
Things like that, so you can get an idea of like
Sure.
the timeline. Somewhere around a book that looks like it's from like the 600s has a mention of a group of wizards.
Okay.
And in that group of wizards, Qualish's name is mentioned.
All right.
And you also see Zook's name mentioned.
Oh, okay.
their alma mater group. Okay.
But Qualish said he didn't know Zook.
Not in the book.
Not yet.
Not in the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
When,
So
Yeah.
when we met him, as it were.
Yeah.
and that's like over 1,000 years ago.
Well, the cool things about books is that that's a biased reference. Maybe the person in the book didn't know Qualish, knew Zook.
That's fair.
Oh,
So I
that's
can
a
only
good
respond to the information that the person writing it knew.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that the person who writing it knew about that bit of face space.
Because he's a
'Cause-
cartographer.
Because we
Yeah.
were pretending to be
We
their collective
were-
cartographer.
We are a cartographer.
Yes. That was fun.
With our powers combined, we can work a map.
RNXEs. Pleasure to meet you.
You can also see some notices of like Qualish's device being used or Qualish's like machinery.
Because he was an artificer, so something
Yeah,
would
you'll
use
see
being made
mentions of like it'll just be like describing a machine that you not really clear what it does. But
Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Cool.
yeah, and the group that he's mentioned with
Oh, is there a
Is-
name for that group?
is called the Circle of Wizards.
The Circle of Wizards.
Hold on a second, and I might be able to give you a list of all of these wizards that are in the Circle of Wizards.
Ooh.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh my God, Sagan, why?
Where is this? Is what I want. I think I have it in here. Or it might be in my session notes. I have a lot of documents at this point. You have to keep making new documents because then they don't open up.
Oh, fun.
Like where they lag really bad.
Oh, because there's like too much stuff in the one So it's just like page after page of. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. And then the program just kind of chokes on it. It's like 20. How many pages?
I'll do my best. Yeah. Very Bugs Bunny. Kind of tired, exhausted, dying book kind of feeling.
Like it's literally only 300 megabytes.
It's too much. It's too much.
You have 16 gigabytes of RAM.
You handle more than this on the internet.
Hey, niggers.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. It's Zook and Qualish. Merzu.
Merzu.
Big B.
Big B. Okay.
Rary.
Yup.
Tensor. Leomund.
Yeah. There's a lot of big names here.
I like that Zook's in with them.
Mandoran Kanan.
Morden Kane.
Morden Caden.
It's
Can't
always
pronounce
how
the
I've
word.
assumed that's said.
Sounds
I don't
great.
know that.
Sounds
for a
real
fact.
good. So everybody roll a little bit of a history check.
I'm just saying, guys. These are names.
Yeah. That's literally a book he wrote.
History
Yeah,
is 13.
Okay.
I've consistently been rolling 3s for history, so
No,
All
pay
right.
attention. That's all right.
History.
it's not
Past.
a folk
12?
song, I don't care.
12. What'd you get? It's
13.
13. Yeah. The name Merzu stands out to you. You've heard that one before. Particular, like recently.
So the name Merzu kind of stands out. But where?
Recently,
Like since you met these guys,
oh.
like just
Mm.
like it's got a familiar.
Does anybody say the name Merzu? Something that we've run across?
Yeah, these guys don't know.
I rolled a 3.
You can maybe check with other people.
I'm shaving and drinking
Did
beer,
we-
so.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of just now when I was reading that list of names and it was one of the names I said, no.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Aether Rainbow.
Is there
How many names are on that list, by the way? 1, 2,
It's not a
3,
butterfly meeting,
4,
it's pseudo dragon.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm missing 2.
So Zook,
Zook,
Qualish,
Qualish, Merzu,
Merzu, Big B, Rary,
Rary,
Tensor,
Oh, I
And
forgot
Tensor.
Tensor. I didn't read
Leomund,
Tensor.
and Mordecai.
All right. Now I got them all.
Those are some names, my dudes.
If I ever have to do a mimicry of Zook, it's gonna be Monty Python's Tim. Just all these
Some
other
who
names.
call me.
Tim.
Should we go ahead and try that book again? Just to see maybe where he ended up after not dying.
I would like to read that next page.
Ugh.
Do you think it was the reading it or the touching it? 'Cause I could use my mage hand to read it. I wouldn't really be touching it,
As long as
but
we
I'd still be reading it.
as long as we skip the page, though, we won't be reading that page.
Yeah, I want to read the next page. I read that page
What
already.
if we didn't read the book, but took pictures of the pages and read those pictures?
I like the way you think.
It's like a degree of separation. Yeah.
Please have some more inspiration. That's a great idea. That's exactly the kind of nonsense I'm looking for.
That's my brand of nonsense.
Yeah, so you carefully mage hand open the book.
I mage hand open the book.
Uh,
You guys don't see it happen because
And
my
you're
mage
kind of
hand's
just-
invisible.
click and like turning it, like you can tell that, oh yeah, we're on that page, this many more, click, and you go through and you find that page and you find that information in there.
Okay.
It goes on to talk, the next pages go on to talk about various other like journeys in and like things that he found while he was in the Feywilds, but right on the edges as he's kind of going across to make a survey of the space that is now the Alliance lines up with the Feywild. It turns out everything that was on that page is basically more or less what you experienced.
Oh,
He interviewed the Modron, kind of got to know Kolish a tiny bit. Kolish went on to go further in. Said he showed him his map and said he was going in further. Yep.
But didn't really like come to any conclusion as to what was found or anything like that.
That's right.
The Feywild. It's mysterious.
The end.
Footnote. Very mysterious.
That both there's a note on there that says that both Kolish and Gearbox were very hopeful and excited about what they would find there.
Does it ever say anything about seeing them again, or they were so happy and they were never seen again?
There are mentions of Kolish after this, but it's all about his machinery and stuff like that, and it's not a lot about like interacting with him. It's talking about times that people have, but not in the kind of present tense.
What kind of machines does he have? Just all kinds of weird wonder things? Or?
Yeah, he would, let's see.
Were Warforged around before him? That was Zook's thing.
Do an investigation check. I have a timeline.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Survey says.
As a matter of fact, that would equal 2.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, the librarian was kind of was offended.
Oh.
You not knowing and
it's
asking
Warforged.
for
It's
it.
part of his history.
Yeah, he just was like he
It's his
kind of told
history
you
and
off.
his culture.
And by telling them off, you mean he just ignored you completely?
Yeah. He just like he's like
More completely than
it was
earlier.
more of like this like disdain for like like he said something under his breath. You weren't sure what it was.
Birds.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Life forms.
Organic life.
Fleeting and stupid. Can that be the name of this episode's title? Organic life, fleeting and stupid. It's
Not-
kind of good.
Not like this really smart Warforged who's just resting his bottom out on this chair.
I still vote for a Quickling Stomping Day.
Yeah, no, that's,
Crickling
yeah.
Stomping Day is a pretty solid episode.
That is a good name. Yeah, that's true.
There was a lot
There
of
was
that.
more quickling stomping.
There was a lot of face stomping going on. Plans, ideas, anything else you want to look up?
I was gonna say we're in like the biggest library ever. Like, are there any other?
I'm trying to think
books?
if there's any other questions we have. Is there anything about the organization?
I bet they redact the crap out of information
It's
about
Or
just
it's
a
all
book.
misinformation?
book full of black
what
bars.
organization is probably the answer that comes up.
That actually, like, if you do go and say, like, that is what the librarian responds with. It's an earnest question. Like, an organization is an organization.
The
Right.
what
Like,
organization?
which one are you talking about?
Yeah.
Would you happen to have any books on the Drow?
Yeah, okay. They point you to some vague references. There's a lot of like there was conflict with the Drow in the past. You hear their name mentioned like as slander from elves. But like it's not. There's not a lot of info. You guys have the most recent info on Drow. Okay.
Maybe we should write a
As
book.
long as we're completely surrounded by books, I would like to look for like a parenting self-help book for some tips on what to do with Droop.
Aw.
If there's any books about like
Goblin
like-
discipline.
goblin discipline or
Raise your goblin
and
right.
how to teach a goblin to read, because for all I know he can't.
How to teach a goblin new tricks. There's got to be a book on goblins for dummies or something.
An intelligence check.
Okay.
An intelligence check.
Yeah.
To pick out the right kind of book.
Well, to see what he gets out of the book.
To see if I extract like good information for him.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
think that's what
just one good roll on an intelligence check
We
today.
got-
Come on.
Two inspiration, which
I am using one of them. That was a 2.
I totally should have used one on the
So
other thing
bad.
that I asked about.
Yeah, it's an 8. You know what's even worse is the 20 is actually staring at me. The facet with the 20 on it is staring at me,
This is what
mocking me,
That's
telling
rude.
me, "Good at it, at 20." Ah, you don't.
You find there's a lot of books on this, and you're pawing through it, and it is like Zorlin hasn't ever had children, I'm assuming.
I'm just kind of. Are we almost there? Should I just use the? Do I
Just
tempt the
use
fates?
it. Just use
Do
it.
it.
We never use them
I'm
all.
tempting the fates. I really want to know how to raise this goblin. Yeah, baby, 19.
Wow.
Hey, that's much
You
better.
almost give up
Go.
hope, but you find this
But I
one
just
book
keep reading goblin books.
about raising goblins right, and and it's really hard because there's a lot in there about raising goblins right, as if for goblins, you know.
Right. So I need to like get past that stuff. We're like less murder,
Yeah.
much less murder.
There's a lot in there about like stealing and making a profit, and like rules about how you should live your life as to gain as much wealth as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And the joys of being permanently in servitude to something that could beat you up.
Right.
Right,
And, well,
right.
there's a lot of like how to enslave other people and things like that. Like it's like a lot of like you want to be not on the bottom, you want to get
Right.
as high as the top as you can.
And Zorla's just like reading. There's a whole lot of stuff I never wanted. Oh, that's despicable.
Yeah. Because you do manage to find some good stuff, and you think you have some things that'll really help you out with Drip.
All right, I'm like taking
You get a little
notes.
better
Yeah.
perspective into
Yeah.
the goblin psyche.
When you
Goblin
when you
things.
work with Drip on things, you get some advantage.
Okay, cool.
Hey, nice.
Book learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got something out of the library visit over 6 years.
Anything else?
At the library, no, but Ricky wants to try and find a place that sells little granola bells.
Okay. Where do you wanna go to look for those?
Is there
Or
an
do you wanna- who do you wanna
Aarakocra
talk to?
sector?
No.
No.
No, there's
Is there
not.
little beast space?
These guys are rare.
Okay.
They're
There's
only
a tabaxi
recently
center.
are
They're-
joining into the rest
they're
of the.
newer.
Their
Yeah.
people are still primarily pretty tribal-y.
Mm.
They only fairly recently got cool with the dwarves
Gotcha.
that got on board the planet. Probably the Merchant's Ward,
Okay. Yeah, do a.
which we're in.
Yeah, more or less. There's a lot of merchants around here at the Spire. But if they thought that maybe there's someplace specific you wanted to run off to, yeah,
I have a
go ahead and do a. Let's do perception. Like you're looking around for maybe some bird seeds.
12.
You managed to find something that has a lot of seeds in it. It is not bell-shaped. But it looks like similar.
Okay. Basically like trail rations and whatnot.
Yeah. There's a halfling shop. Yeah, and they have all kinds of little weird foods.
So I'm gonna buy a few of those. How much are they?
They are. You can get like a handful for silver.
All right.
Like 6.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you buy a box of granola
Yeah,
bars,
yeah.
you get usually 6
Yeah.
or 5, depending.
Just a little something to
Where's the
remind him of
spider?
Man,
home.
now I want
Oh, I
granola
think
bars
so at the
so
center.
bad.
Right?
think that's where the spire is, right in the
Thanks.
merchant's word.
Thanks, Red.
Well, you
That
think of
font
Ricky
is-
whenever you eat them.
Yeah, okay.
I actually want just like straight
It's
granola right now.
It's just at the
It's
center.
like a
That's
bowl
all I
of
know.
granola.
Yeah.
Just-
Mm.
So, now that he's got those, is there any way that he could, like, just buy the ingredients to maybe make his own on the ship?
Do you have your mother's recipe? Like, kind of in your head? at least?
You just kind of do the trail mix, get some peanut butter, bake it up. Sure.
Yeah, the halflings will point you to a place where you can buy some. Yeah,
Yeah,
like where they got their
Little bulk
stuff
food.
from.
all the fixings.
Especially now that you bought some stuff, they're like happy to talk with you about anything all day, forever.
Like, do you taste one immediately?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So how far off from his home tastes?
You know, there's a little bit of a similarity, but not like
There are
it's not.
seeds
It's
in it.
certainly not your mom's bells or things.
It's not your mom's bells.
It ain't that secret
It
recipe.
ain't mama's bells.
No one can make them like Mama did. But, close enough.
So, Shadow.
It's hard to keep a straight face a little bit right now.
We've gotten so used to Ricky's voice at this point that it's almost normal,
It's
which is
weird.
really weird.
Every now and again, I just envision Brock Sampson saying it in his position, though. So there's just a halfling in this absolute unit.
But
not my kind of
a bird version of Brock, yeah.
Huge, like abnormally buff bird person. Why is he so strong? I think he's look at the muscles in his wings. It's everywhere.
So Shadow wants to go to the Goodberry store.
All right, not one of the kiosks.
I want to go to the Goodberry store.
Okay, so there isn't
Store.
a Goodberry store, but there is a Goodberry building.
Is that a place where you can buy Goodberry things?
That's where they work. That's where like Goodberry employees go. Do you want to
So,
go there?
Do I only have
Or do
the
you wanna
option
go to a
of going to a
kiosk?
kiosk or the Goodberry building?
That's right.
I will go to the biggest kiosk that I can find.
Okay.
The
Biggest
main
kiosk.
kiosk.
The finest of kiosks.
The
Yes!
best kiosk.
So
The Apple store of kiosks.
okay, but hold on. So before you do this, before you even go there,
Yes.
are you planning on doing a thing like? No, wait. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. You go ahead. Do whatever you want. You go to the kiosk.
Well,
I'm not gonna be responsible for what happens.
I'm going to go along if
It's one of my
time
favorite
after
things I've
the,
ever heard a DM say.
Oh
After
no!
the goodie
Yes.
shopping.
I
I hope this gets stupid.
Does anyone else want to come with me?
Oh, 100%.
I'm still shaving and drinking, so I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
I like my magic rock thing. Yeah, let's go to the kiosk. The fancy one.
I'm guessing that like
And then we probably like start discussing, no, not that one. The other one is bigger. And shinier.
Yes, you arrive. There's two or three salesmen there, and they're showing people different features and things on how to use the spell
'cause
stone.
now there is a feature.
One of them is talking to this like elderly gnome lady, and she is just like confused. She doesn't even know what she's trying to get sold here. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Her like kids told her, Ma, you gotta go get the thing.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm gonna go get the thing,
Yeah,
I
but there's,
guess.
like-
I don't know what it is.
There's no chance in hell that she's ever gonna understand what this thing is or how it works. So
are you telling me I can call somebody? Why would I just go talk to him?
And she signs up for like the premium plan, like with insurance. And
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is
so
painful.
yeah, there's a guy that just gets free. Someone goes off to him.
Okay, all right.
He's a human.
Has he heard of me? Because I need to use my rock star. Not really. Clout.
He's heard of you.
He's heard of me? Okay. All right. Cool.
still waiting
Like,
for
oh.
the day. He's heard of you. He hates you.
I know.
You know, just
right?
really
Oh,
waiting for
Jesus.
that one.
Why I ask sometimes,
Yeah.
right? Because you never know what's
You
going to
can
happen.
see that look in his face, like, oh, he recognizes you. But he's definitely not fanboying, and definitely doesn't hate you. He just doesn't care.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna be like, we've just arrived back on the planet. I already have the spell phone. I got the upgrade. It's lovely, by the way. You can tell you guys at the office they did good work.
I'll be happy to pass that along.
But I've seen these new like DVs. That's what they're called.
Yes.
How do they work, and how much are they?
He comes across these, points over to one of the DVs.
Are there multiple different models?
There's different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yes, you see, you just, you press this here, and shows there's like a little...
Activating gem or something?
Yeah, it's not a little gem. It's like a little rune on the side. That's a good idea. He presses that, and it displays, and he presses these other two little runes, and they change the channels going up. And that's how it works.
How do you get a channel? Like if I
you just
wanted
change
to run
them
a
right.
channel,
You just change them right here.
What if I wanted to put my video onto it for other people to tune into?
Oh, you would need one of the DV stations. You'd need you'd need an entire building with staff, and I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm not.
Oh, so there's like a
I'd
building
sell
that
these.
does that. I see. Oh, I see. Okay.
Which is why when you asked how it works, he was describing it.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is how you change channels. Here's how you set your favorites. Yeah.
And this works anywhere in the galaxy? If I bring it on like a ship and I go out, will I still get...
I do know that they get this, that the signal goes across
to where?
to anywhere in Alliance space.
Oh, so at least reaches as far as Alliance space.
I don't know, but I haven't heard anybody taking a DV all the way out to someplace further than that.
Right, that's fair.
That's
Okay.
insane.
How much is that smaller one there?
500 gold.
That's a number of gold.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yes, but they're all the craze right now. People are happy to pay.
Do you have a payment plan for those? Kind of with the Spellstone, right?
Oh yeah, there is a payment plan, along with the 500 gold.
Oh.
Yes, there's a monthly payment as well.
I see.
So
Zorlin starts doing a thing where he's thinking, and his eyes roll up in the back of his head for a minute, and then when he comes back, he's like, maybe
People don't just create the content for these for free. It's a very costly endeavor.
So it's 500 gold now, and then some more over time.
Yes, for the
Or is
500
it-
gold is for the set, and then you pay the stations for the content.
Or continued use.
So you pay
That makes
the
more
station.
sense and seems significantly less evil than what I thought.
Well,
I was like,
they'd be
that's the first payment.
it's like cable television.
Yeah,
You buy your big
right,
flat
exactly.
screen, and then you have to get this. But sometimes you can take like tin foil and your antenna and get like a station or two
Right.
for free. You know.
So it sounds like we're probably not upgrading the Audacity with a DV just yet today.
Unless we talk to Huckdread Hammerfell.
I don't know that it's.
I don't
Have you
think.
come
Vital
off the?
enough.
Dude,
No,
He
but
wasn't
you're
actually
in the
right.
middle of a
He
bender
wasn't
right
actually.
now.
I'm
That was
still
off the
recovering
table.
from my endeavor.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'd like a second spellstone, please.
2.
Yes.
Um,
Also, is there a way so that if I tap my spellstone to someone else, they can share my contact with other people?
no. Why would you want that to happen?
Reasons?
I'm afraid that's not the way things work. No.
So I have to.
You
oh,
tried to start like some kind of barred
Underground.
social network.
underground television, my own channel.
So you want a second spellstone,
Yes.
and you already have a contract with us.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we can do that.
Okay. Wonderful.
You'll.
Where do I sign?
So he throws out the
It's
paperwork.
the easiest sale ever.
Doesn't even really look at it.
That's the
This
thing
is-
that you want.
It's
like,
not the.
what?
So you already have the
want
special
that.
offer. I just want you to be aware. that on a second stone, that offer no longer applies. So you'll
what's
have to
the special
pay.
offer? So you're telling me by being a better customer, you're punishing me?
No. I'm sorry it came across that way. The thing is that for first time customers, there is a sale, a bonus where we only have to pay 1 gold a month.
I see. And that's for the first year, right?
But with one of these, why would you ever need more than one for the most part?
10. I haven't had anybody buy 2. I don't know.
So how do you know
But
that
you
this
can-
is the way to do it?
But it is.
Are you sure that this
10
is what
gold
they
a
want
month.
you to do?
Yes.
He's like, I haven't. It's written down.
Yeah. He's got the documenty already.
But
for it.
if, say, I wanted what if I wanted this for a family member?
You'd have to have them come in and
What
sign
if they
for it.
can't leave their house? My poor sick grandmother. How am I going to call my poor sick grandmother if I can't buy her a phone? She misses me.
Shadow casts causing a scene.
Please do a performance and a deception check.
Wow.
Please be both nat 20s.
Oh, not quite, but I've got, we've got a 14 and a 9.
What on what?
A 14 on the deception and a 9 on the performance. Okay, Katie.
I'm sorry, ma'am. She is going to have to sign it. There's only one way for contracts to work, and it's not. It's because of the documenty and the way that it runs. You could take this to her. Mm-hmm. We could put it in a specially sealed, a sealed letter.
Okay, and
She
then
could
once she
sign it.
signs it, she can take it out and it'll be fine.
Yes, that would work.
What would happen if
But
I
then you-
took it and I signed it, though?
Then he shows you some of the documenty, and it shows
Okay.
you like that.
Bad things would happen. Okay.
You have to understand, so you know already. I'm just saying out of character.
Okay.
You know that documenty is capable of things.
It can do stuff.
In fact, it's some of the documenty is what lets the spell stones work as connected to you and connected to taking gold out of your.
Right, out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I see.
Magically taking gold out of my pocket, Garcia.
Well, fine. You know what?
We
If it's for
signed
my
them documents.
grandmother, I flourish wildly. 10 gold a month it is. I'll do it.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Is there any deal you can cut me? For being such a nice granddaughter? No? Okay.
He puts the documenty out.
I don't even read any of the fine print still. And I just
Still,
sign it.
You
continually.
gotta say, there's not very much incentive to be a repeat customer.
All right. That's the 12-year contract.
Yep. Wonderful.
Why, bro?
I'm now going to head over to the tavern and do a performance.
Before we leave,
But yeah, that's
Okay.
if I wanted to make an extra down payment to try and get the contract over with a bit sooner, how would I go about doing that? Just jam the coins into the rocker.
If I just feed it money, will it take the money?
harder.
Look, I know we're almost done, but
I love that idea. Oh my god.
you can see him visibly trying to so many emotions are running through his mind.
This salesperson, he's like, normally it's the same questions over and over.
Yeah.
But some days.
It's what is with this day, man.
Space.
I'd have to check. If you could up your payments. I know that you can pay up front for 995 gold. but for the 12 years. But yeah, I haven't had anybody. We haven't had anybody ask that. I could check with my supervisor.
Yes, please.
All right. And he gets on his spellstone, and he talks for a little while, and he comes back. He's like, we can update your account. Take out your spellstone. How much did you want to pay ahead of time?
I want to drop 99, so I have 900 flat right now.
99 gold
99 G.
to this.
Yes.
No, wait.
Ricky
You're not
wants-
making that per month, right? You're just
No,
trying to...
not
That's
per
a
month.
one-time.
This is just trying to make
extra.
a one-time.
I have a little nest egg
Additional
going right
payment.
now.
Gone.
Well, to be fair, if it's a contract and like you could get robbed, right? So it's actually more safe in your spellstone.
Guys constantly surprise me doing things. I'm just
Also, the longer this goes on, the more I'm gonna have to pay in the long run. So the quicker I get it over with, the more I'll save.
Yeah. Say again. Leave house alone.
He can't help himself.
yeah. So a little thing like he's talking to them. He's talking back. Touches your phone. A little thing goes on, and a little bit of like a signature thing pops up, and it says 99 gold, and you just touch it with your finger to sign.
Yep.
It goes away. That gold's gone from your thing. Yeah.
Picture the coins popping up.
Yeah, they're just gone. They're just gone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spellstone's just like it's like stringing spaghetti in your mouth. Just
Oh, yeah. I like
Somewhere you
it.
can hear a CEO
Oh, I like
cackling
the
in the
idea.
distance, like.
I like the idea of the gold kind of spaghettifying into the.
Oh, like as it's getting slurped, it sort of like turns into a strand of gold from coins.
After that, I still have 164 gold.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I definitely got to make sure.
knowing that Darvin is getting an epic bender on, I go and try and find like a kebab shop or some kind of like drunk food to assist his recovery.
Excellent.
Kebab.
Yeah, you got
Like it.
no
Some
trouble
kind of
finding that.
street food.
Yeah, that's a
Like I just like look for what smells the greasiest. That stuff.
yeah. Yeah, you find some kebabs.
What kind of meat?
Man, I'm really bad with like money. In
Oh,
general,
coming up like yeah,
But
same.
They're probably just gonna be like coppers. I mean, just
Like
Street
a
food.
silver a piece.
I want to
a
buy like a lot of it though.
Oh yeah.
Like he's going drunk food taco shopping. That's how, yeah.
Bag o kebabs.
yeah, oh yeah, you
Yeah.
1 gold. One
Okay.
gold.
I
worth
will
of stuff. You
gladly
got this,
spend
like,
1 gold for like a drunk person feast.
yeah.
This is a recovery meal.
He hasn't
Have you
had a
ever
a
seen a
meal.
space Australian get drunk before?
Have we? I don't think so.
No, you guys have actually. I got drunk off dwarven beer and was incapacitated for a session.
That's right.
These humans, they can't handle their space liquor.
It's true. It's true.
that beer brand of beer will really hit you.
So wait, when they get back to the ship, do I roll to see how sloppy I got?
Sure, yeah, make a constitution save.
We absolutely should.
Okay. So I have a bonus of 1. Let's see what happens here.
Are you cutting your beard before or after you get sloshed?
No, it would definitely be beforehand.
You wanted to
Okay.
feel like yourself again.
I needed
Yeah.
to get back into civilization,
Okay.
basically. Nat 20.
That's 20.
So what does that mean?
You drank a whole bottle, and you're still kind of just
and
still
then
here.
Zorlin just like silently starts just handing you kebabs. Not the whole bag all at once, just like 1 kebab at a time. like he eats 1, hands you 2. Say, anybody else want one? They're not bad.
Yeah.
Here, have a
Delicious.
kebab.
I had one to pry me, and he's just mowing one. It's like, yeah, just.
Yeah, exactly. But I do. I just like cautiously, almost like I'm the druid approaching the animal. Just, here you go. Come on, boy. Hey, that's a good Darwin.
It's all right. It's all right.
You're all right. It's good. You're all right. You're all right.
I'll share mine with Droopy.
Oh yeah, we should give one to Droopy.
Don't neglect Droopy.
Okay, so yeah, I assume after, debaucherous drinking and eating, I just flop onto the nearest flat surface with a cushion and just pass out.
All right. Darvin takes a long rest.
Takes a long, much needed rest.
Find my favorite pajamas. Thank God I have pajamas again. Just
Oh man. And to think we're all like coming back to our like, oh, I wonder what Darwin found out. Like, I bet he's gonna have some interesting stuff to tell us.
Yeah, right? Nope, he's been stuck in a book and went kind of crazy.
Just a wee bit of space, man.
His own personal
little bit.
6-year hell.
So, did you shave your face back to the way it was before, or did you
I've
change
gone-
up your look?
I've gone from Castaway Steve Irwin to Standard Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Trying to go back to the druid I was before this happened.
Awesome.
Just wasn't sure if you were going for like season 2
No,
version of
season 2.
like.
Do you guys want to call it here?
Leaves himself a cool goatee.
We
Is
can.
there anything else you
The
guys want to
only
do?
other thing I wanted to do was do a performance at a bar,
Okay, let's do it.
but that doesn't.
Let's go to the Lazy Hero.
Now that he's drunk and passed out, we can just leave him here.
We can go drink somewhere responsibly.
I mean, I want that too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he drank all of it. So you were nice to share your food, and but
I
you
mean,
don't have anything on this. Yeah, let's
Yeah, like we get back, the bottle's all empty. We're like, so it's not a party.
yeah. Oh.
It's just like giant sack of food. Oh.
aw,
Oh.
now I feel bad.
That doesn't matter. No, it's hilarious that's
Yeah, he was just like, gook, 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 and then
Like-
he got done
like-
with it, and
like-
he was just fine.
Like,
Just-
no one's mad.
just
We
fine.
spent longer at the library than we, you had a lot of lead time on us.
He's recovering, so he needs to be an alcoholic.
It's just even funnier that it didn't do a damn thing. I'm still just
That's-
stone faced.
Epic constitution save. Your liver don't give a heck.
Brain's like, no, you're processing this. Sit down, son.
Oh, I love it.
So, you guys want to head to the Lazy Hero then?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You take the subtrains down to the. Oh man, I don't remember what district it is, but it doesn't
No,
matter.
that's fine. Yeah.
You guys know.
Well, to the
Head
lazy hero.
into the Lazy
The place
Hero.
where the lazy hero is
Yeah,
what
the
district
hero.
is in, yeah.
You've got already an open invitation from whatever her name was.
Yep.
Yeah, the owner.
What's her name?
Yeah,
the elf lady.
Yeah, the elf lady. I don't think I...
Yeah.
Nice.
Good
Note
for you.
taking.
My problem is I got too many notes.
Yeah, you've got like
Yeah.
eons
So,
of notes at this point.
Yeah, I got
probably
It's
make
gonna
a
get really
You
crazy.
should probably make
the
like
further
a
we
quick
go.
reference
Yeah.
guide of just like names and stuff.
So yeah, she
Also,
has let you
especially
go up.
something like that's kind of like a callback to lazy hero. But,
Yeah. I was literally like.
separate documents for every place.
Let's do a performance check.
Oh, I'm gonna be lucky because that was an 8 and almost a 20, and that's really disappointing. That's more like it. 17 plus 7.
Okay.
That's a 24.
All right.
How many people are there?
There's like 15 people.
Oh, awesome.
You know, it's not a really hopping night, but there's a bunch.
That's decent. That's
Yeah, it's
decent.
not like packed.
it was a stealth show. We'll be
Night.
talking
When
about
I-
it later.
When I say night, I just mean
Yeah.
more day.
It's
Right.
Whatever.
PM,
right.
sun's up in the PM.
Yeah. So
Thumbs up all the time. So,
So,
after the
on Everlight,
performance,
everyone wears their sunglasses
I
at
was
night.
just about to make that reference. Yes.
I approve
You're
of that.
welcome.
There are several thousand people who are not making their con save right now.
Oh my god.
yeah, so you make an amazing performance. Looks like you've gained some new fans.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody liked it.
So what I'm going to do after the performance is let everybody know that I'm doing this new cool thing with this spellstone. And if they touch my spellstone, they might get a private video performance while I'm adventuring. Because I can only send 8 times and I can only send to one person, right? Or
That's
can you do
right.
group calling?
You cannot.
That's not a feature yet.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a chance. There's going to be one of 8.
I love how you just keep trying to find ways to break this item.
And so I'm passing my new spellstone. I hold it out. I let everyone know. I'm like, it costs a lot of gold to do. So if you want us to, kind of support this cool thing, you're welcome to help me out. But there's no pressure. I'm never gonna really ask for money. Kind of thing. Boop boop boop. How many people do I get?
Oh yeah, like all 15. Well, like you're
Like
a
they just
celebrity.
watched you do like a really good performance. They're like, yes.
But that seems so 15 random people are now marked on this spellstone.
Mm-hmm.
Rando numero uno.
They can send you messages whenever they want.
Mm-hmm.
They can call you whenever they
I
want.
can ignore it whenever I want.
Okay.
And that's why there's 2.
Is there a,
Yes.
Because I could just picture
Exactly.
Shadow going, hey, we're like, oh, so your stone's ringing. You're like, no, it's the other stone. I'm gonna let that go to stone waiting.
Exactly.
this is my business stone.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
did any of them donate? Do you want me to make any kind of...
None of them donated.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Everybody's
fine.
out for a gold a month. This is
I
expensive.
checked. I checked. None of them donated.
No, I know. It's fine. None of them are convinced. They're all interested, but they want it for free. That's
The
cool.
idea's too new.
It is very new. It's unprecedented.
Oh, a lot of them are just like, oh my gosh, I'm now friends with the
No, because
Moon Shadow.
nobody's ever done that before.
Do the
Like,
stones have silent function?
I'm gonna leave it on the ship. It's okay.
You know we're gonna be sneaking sometime, and somebody's phone's gonna ring. What do you roll on your stealth? Roll with disadvantage. Why? Your spellstone's ringing. Crap.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your armpit.
A drunken, belligerent orc is screaming at the top of his lungs on the
Stick it
other
in your
side
mouth.
of the stone.
Whoa, Shadow! How you doing, man? This is the greatest night of my life. I listened to your song. This is awesome.
So right after you get off of there, it starts ringing.
I look over at all of them. I shake my head and
And you can see this like drunk guy. It sounded kind of like that.
I shake my head. I just shake my head at him,
Oh, you're not gonna
and I
pick it
don't
up?
answer.
Okay.
No, because if you do it once, then you
Yeah, you don't want to encourage that behavior.
No, no. It's just for random private performances.
Okay. So yeah, what do you, anything
good
else you
enough.
guys want to do? You're just gonna party it?
Did we get free beer for my performance, or what's the deal?
I think we're definitely going to do some light carousing.
yeah,
Light
okay.
carouse.
All right.
We're in for a light carouse.
That's-
A good general
Yeah.
carousing.
All right. Wonderful. Let's call it there for tonight.
We
then.
can roll for how drunk we got the next morning.
You guys can
Hangover
roll
check.
for hangover check.
That's right.
All right. Cool.
I'm guessing it's a con.
Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it when we get here next
We can start
time?
next session
Next
if we
session we
remember
can
it.
start
the
Roll
hangover.
for hangover
roll.
check.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Chris is
Next
in,
time on Aetherflux.
Oh yeah, Chris has
Some
been
of us
watching for
are
a bit.
hung over.
Yeah,
And
Chris
we're
says get
missing
out of
Blue
his
Man.
seat.
Yeah.
Curse you, Nivek!
Also, he came up with the phrase, "Okay, Nomer,"
Oh my
Ooh.
for
god.
the old
wow.
lady at the
Wow, nice.
yeah.
Okay, Nomer.
Modern oofs coming to D&D.
Oh yeah.
All right. So goodbye.
In the
Internet.
campaign
Thanks
with
for watching,
spellstones.
everybody.
It was
We'll see you
fun.
tomorrow night
Bye-bye.
for Odd Lot. Brad's
Yeah.
coming back. I'm so excited. I missed Brad.